Are live, and I hope we are. I hope you can see me. I hope you can hear me. It's Rob Barrington coming to you live from Minneapolis, Minnesota, our North American Bridge Championships and our Grand National Team semifinals. So we are here, folks. And just let us know you can hear us and see us because you'll see a legend coming into your screen. Larry Cohen is joining us for the first broadcast from Minneapolis. Thanks, Larry. Joining from his palatial estate in Utah, I believe, out there.
Hi, good to be talking with you, Rob. Last time I talked to you, we were on a ship, so now we're both on land.
That's right. And I still had sea legs for a couple days after that, but it's always nice to see you and talk bridge, and we have a lot to talk about here. You're looking at the team names and the participants today in our semifinals of the GNTs, and it is District 8 versus District 9. That's Team Moses versus Team Pollock. And then the match we're going to show you, or at least we have queued up for you now, is the other semifinal, which is District 21 versus District 23. The Hahn team from California area and the Schaefer team, which is also from the California area. Well-known players on that team, Dunitz, Kolesnik, Baki. So some good matches we have here. And there was a great story in the bulletin today, Larry. I was going to pick off those scores, but I wanted to share this with everybody. Avery Silverstein, someone we know well from the New York scene, Aaron's daughter, is the queen of bridge. Well deserved, and what a great story. Congratulations, Avery. And that is the news we have to bring you from the Nationals. But let's get to why we're here. Here is some live bridge, and we're looking at Hahn versus Schaefer, District 21 versus District 23, and it's a 5-imp match right now, folks. Look at this. Pass two diamonds, pass two spades, all float. Looks like they have some sort of multi going on in this spot when they open with two diamonds as the West player, apparently. Some sort of weak two in a major, apparently, Larry.
Yeah, and I would have balanced with the North hand, white on red. I
Seven card
guess I would
banger
have
there.
balanced with three clubs, unless I had seen East Sam, then maybe I'd think twice about it.
Right, right. So at this table, you have Han and Shang north and south versus Dunitz and Baki east and west. And at the other table, I will tell you who is there in a moment. Let me just make sure I get us to the right table. I'll tell you what, we'll find out right now, Larry. Good. I chose the right table. Other table, we have Kolesnik north, Schaefer south, and Tian Shun Yang in the east chair and Zhun Shi in the west chair. So only match we have going on right now on the view graph. So I don't know, Larry, if it's just a technical glitch or they're just short on operators, but this is what we have to report to you now. One of your good friends is in the other semifinal, David Berkowitz.
Yeah, I was looking forward to watching David and commentating. We'll see if that comes on at some point.
Are you more looking forward to, critiquing his play specifically just to kind of, yeah.
Well, critique, I don't know
Well, he
if
calls you,
that's
right?
as negative
He'll talk to
as
you
critique.
after these, right? He'll give you a
Oh,
call
he
and
does talk to me. I just want to know, does critique have negative connotations, or is that a neutral word?
well, with my friends, I would love to critique them negatively on purpose, but that's just our relationship style.
Well, I like to analyze, and I love to predict what David's going to do because I feel like I know his bridge game so well that I can tell you if he's going to bid or not bid, or so maybe we'll get to see him later on.
Yeah, I hope so. In fact, for this segment at least, especially if I see Jan walking in, we'll see if we can get her working on that other table view graph here. But we can't ask for much more. It's 5 imps in this spot right here, and this is the third board of the penultimate segment. 2 segments left to go. And this is the longest event essentially in bridge because it starts in your local district. You have to fight through sometimes in your unit and then your district, a bunch of teams just to get the right to represent your district here. And then it's one team per district and all hands on deck. You start with a Swiss where they qualify, I think 32, I believe. It's either 32 or 16.
Well, they
Uh,
had a Swiss in Minnesota, and the top 16 qualified for the knockout.
yeah. And then
16 out of 21. That wasn't.
Oh, they
Two
had three
challenges.
teams maybe not show up. They had 21.
Green,
Yeah.
something like that. So this two spade contract's pretty easy. Either because almost three spade tricks, and I don't think he's losing much else. So,
So I can share with
um,
you what's going on at the other table. In fact, let me take that away. They're in three clubs double and went two spades by the South player. Pass, which I'm totally fine with two spades by the South player, white red. Maybe not second chair, but it seems like it's not too far outside the box. But then it goes past three clubs, double all pass. Interesting that West is like, okay, I'll take that.
well, it's surprising that the double would be show clubs. I mean, I don't know of many pairs who play
Oh,
such a double as
well,
penalty.
three clubs was alerted as something here, non-forcing. So it was just natural. Okay, so
Still,
yeah,
wouldn't you
exactly.
think doubles, some good hand?
Of
It doesn't mean
course,
clubs.
right? It's not lead directing, right? Unless there's some sort of misunderstanding. But is West just saying, well, I know there's some weird shape going on, and partner has to have clubs? Ugh.
Yeah, so probably not too much in this. How much is this going to go down? Two hearts, two
It just
diamonds.
looks like he
Oh,
has
yeah, no, it's enough. It's enough
two
that
or
it's
three more
gonna.
club losers.
Yeah, if it goes down three, that's
Yeah,
that's a decent swing.
yeah. Let me
So
see.
I'm on record on video recording. This is being recorded that I would have balanced with three clubs.
Uh,
So
on the
this
other
is
auction, you mean at the other table?
modern bridge. Yeah, week two spade bid at both tables. I wonder what Edgar Kaplan would say about that.
What would he say?
Well, he would say somebody committed a week two spade bid.
Yeah,
I'm okay with a week um, two on a five card suit and favorable, but I have found that ace king fifth is not really
yeah.
the right holding because it's so much defense. Give me queen jack 10 9 fifth, I'd be much happier.
Yeah, the shape is the seductive part, 5 4 3 1. But yeah, the spade suit not having any of those intermediate cards and just the ace king, not necessarily the best. Let's see. Looks like they flipped on to board four at the other table, and here we go. Wow, look at the south hand after partner opens a club. My goodness. That's 24. 24
Yeah, most of my
points.
students would just pick four no trump,
Yeah.
which isn't the dumbest
To
thing
be
ever. I
fair,
mean,
it's pretty good here to find ace queen of clubs, right? It's not the worst.
yeah, I mean, if you just one club 4-0 and over two aces, you get 7-0, and I don't mind that because your partner's got to have something else, like a king of spades, and hope it's not double
And
things.
on
So,
this, if you just count your winners, you have 13, folks. If as long as you are careful, you're going to take three spades, four hearts is seven, three diamonds is 10, and three clubs is 13 without anything breaking. So let's see if they
I,
can clip it.
I would think at this level, it's pretty routine to get to seven.
Yep,
Yeah, you have 37 highs, you're missing three jacks, so
exactly.
really not much in it.
So yeah, this is the only semifinal we're getting, Larry. So maybe in the second segment we'll get the other one. Maybe in the final one, which would be great. But yeah, that's all we have so far. Here is this match, but again, this is the first of many days that we're going to be here. I say locked in a room, but the room here is quite nice, Larry. It's the old school Viewgraph Theater. We have about 60 seats behind me where people can come in and say hello and watch.
Nice. And how does anyone know yet how the turnout was for the first day? Was there any buzz about that?
I haven't seen Bronya yet, but I will make sure to post that as soon as I can. But it didn't. It feels small right now, but it's such a massive. Have you ever been to this convention center, Larry, in Minnesota?
I don't think so. No.
It's so massive. I've been to a lot of convention centers. There we go. There's the grand. Is it going to be hearts? Okay, it'll be seven hearts, and that will be fine because hearts are breaking. Even though seven no trump, I guess the bridge world 7 no would be a 10, and seven hearts would be a lower score for sure because it requires some friendliness in hearts, even though it's not terrible.
Yeah, and if this were match point scoring or board match scoring, it would make a huge difference 22-10 to
Huge.
22-20.
Yeah.
But this is the one form of scoring where it won't matter because it's no imps for 22-20 and 22-10. 10 points is not even one imp.
as you can see, the lead for the Han team has grown to 17, and I can share with you what happened. There's the score sheet there. Yikes. There's that 12 coming in. It went
We could have done
four
four.
down, 800. So 12 and 5 with a game swing on that board, too. So, and board one looked like it was a swing towards us. It's been an exciting match so far that we've seen swings on every board. Let's hope it keeps up. And I guess we can see if the other table has. And here's same start: club, a heart, a no trump. So let's see. This is Alex Kolesnik, father of the recent world champion Finn Kolesnik, who was the youngest American to win the world championship. I think the Polish player, I think, was the youngest player ever, possibly.
Oh, whatever three clubs means, this is an accident waiting to happen if your partner thinks
It
it's
mistakes it.
invitational and passes. And you playing three clubs making seven. What's that, 190?
Yeah, you really hope you have ironclad agreements for sure.
How about four? I'm not a Gerber fan, but how about four clubs over one?
How many times have you used Gerber in your bridge career?
This would be one. One club winner, one with four clubs, two aces, seven. No,
Yeah,
thank you.
magic.
I
I
mean,
like what you talked about earlier though. Having some sort of key card over clubs brings in the queen of trumps, queen of clubs also. It's interesting stuff.
but you don't need it if your partner is three spades king or four
Yeah,
diamonds king.
yeah.
So, you know, what if partner has five clubs ace and three spades king, and you want seven no's still there?
So more
So
scary asterisks is here. So three clubs was something, four clubs is clearly something as well. So
you just have to make sure your ace asking mechanism is not screwed up, like that four no
right.
means how many aces.
You need to make
And
sure that both of you know exactly what four no trump is here.
I suspect here four clubs asked and
right.
four no
And
showed.
four no
Two
was
wins.
three. It
Yeah,
makes sense, right?
two wins.
Oh,
Two
sorry.
key
We're
cards
looking.
between clubs. Yeah. I think South probably set key card and kickback
What
for
that's what
asking
three clubs was.
clubs.
You think just setting clubs and
Well, I think four clubs was some sort of what they call it minor or
yeah,
whatever asking clubs. And
super
this is just an
useful.
accident waiting to happen at the high level. Whereas my students would just been 4-0 and 7,
I would,
it's much
yeah. In
easier.
fact, at the club, I would tell my students to probably be safe and bid six no draw. I mean, I don't like bidding grand slams.
Well, this one
If you can count to 13, you might as well do it. Exactly.
pretty much can. What hand could your partner have? Let's go
Ace
King
of
Jack
hearts,
Doubleton of
jack of
Spades.
diamonds, jack of
No, we want
spades,
King
ace
Jack
queen.
Doubleton of Spades, right? To
Yeah.
start.
That's yeah, that compressing a trick.
And then no Queen of Clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So if partner does not have that third spade or the
That
Queen
is
of
a hand.
Clubs,
King jack tight, ace something of hearts, and ace something of clubs with whatever and diamonds.
now notice when it goes a club, a heart, and no trump, the odds of a Doubleton spade are quite low
Yeah.
because you would be 2, 3 in the majors.
And the opponents were not in the auction at the one level when both of them had opportunities. Well, yeah, both of them would have had overcall opportunities with a 5 or 6 card spades.
Yeah, although vulnerable to nothing. So, but yeah, partner could have
Fair when you
king
have
and a
24.
spade, king and a spade, ace third of hearts, three diamonds, jack, and five clubs ace. That's the little tree that.
All right, and if you're in the chat, folks, welcome to the program. This is our first day, and I'm not going to jinx anything. Things are working okay so far. We have Larry joining from a remote, undisclosed location. We disclosed it earlier, but that was your chance. And we are watching a table try to chop a grand slam. They bid 7 hearts at the other table, and there we go. And unfortunately for the North-South pair, they will get a push, even though in match points this would be a titanic win. But here it's going to be 22-20 opposite 22-10. And this will be a quick claim, and we'll be on to the next board, which looks like it's another game. So they have dealt some big ones. And, folks, we're just watching the semis right now. This is one of the few times I can tell you, Larry, that I've played in this exact segment, in this exact event before. And that's the farthest I've ever gone.
Well, I can tell you I did also.
But you won one of these in the for New York or Florida or both?
Both
Okay,
probably.
yeah,
Yeah, Florida wins it a lot now.
I
Florida
remember.
has, I mean, look at the firepower in Florida. It's unbelievable. You
Yeah.
know, just to start with, next to well, and
Well, just to get
they've
out of New
won,
York felt like a win. Like, and that was,
and Florida,
yeah,
yeah, and Florida.
and
Those
Florida won that
those-
year. By the way, they beat Vegas in the finals after Vegas beat us in the semis. And
I
this,
think the field this year is the weakest I've ever seen, and I don't mean to disparage anybody who does well or wins, but I just didn't see as many big names as normal.
yeah, well, I think some of that was the defending champions didn't get out of New York, and that was a few big players. And yeah, wow, look at this hand. This is, I think did we see they're playing four hearts at the other table? Yeah, they're playing four hearts in the East West. Likely because they couldn't find some sort of spade stopper here, potentially. I don't know. Maybe some mistake.
Well, it's pretty aggressive to be in any game
Yeah,
you know, they
13
don't
opposite
really
10.
have the values for game, and any game is going to go down, you would think.
And there it is, four hearts down one. You're not vulnerable either. It's interesting that they got, and it's not like the opponents are necessarily going to be pushing you here, right?
Well, on a great day, you might make three now. If spades are four, and both red suits run, but
Barbara's in the YouTube chat, Larry. I'm just laughing at it. She says, "Don't mean to be mean, but is that just a bad camera angle, or has Rob gained a lot of weight?" And the
that's
camera does add 20 or 30 pounds.
well, that's mean. Are they going to talk about my hair next? I'm going to keep my
You look fine.
hairline.
You look great, Larry. No one has any issues. Barbara, I mean, I probably gained about 10 pounds, yeah, but no, this has just been me. Usually you see me in a sweatshirt, though, so.
I can attest to the fact that Rob was playing pickleball on the last cruise I was on. That's exercise.
That's right. That's right. I play a lot of tennis, too. I like that game. So this seems like
So
a
one
pretty
club,
normal
one or
option,
two clubs. I think West should pass.
right?
White. I mean, where are you going? You're white. You know, even vulnerable. Where we go, I don't see how they're going to get higher. Marble Hearts, two clubs. Maybe West with two diamonds and East with two hearts. Do we have the auction? How they got
Uh,
so high?
I can. I tell you what. Let me look at it right now on my other screen. Oh, I see why. Righty opened a no trump with their 13 count, and it went 2-0, three clubs. 2-0 was puppet, I believe. Three clubs, three spades, four hearts. So East chose to stay away from 3-0 trump after they opened 1-0 trump and got a puppet auction.
There's probably a 14 to 16 East upgraded
Yeah, and
for West.
that was a very experienced pair. It was Dunnits and Baki. So
Yeah, yeah. So 14 to 16, and if I were West, I would drive to game with those red tens,
sure.
well placed. So I have sympathy.
The chat is exploding. The next question was mean, by the way. It's either Lewis. I think it's Lewis said, "How many cameras are on you, Rob?" So apparently 10 pounds. Also, I'm slumping. I don't have any excuses, guys. Whatever. I'll go
Uh,
shirtless tomorrow.
this is a bridge broadcast, right?
It is exactly.
Tell the people to
Yeah.
look at the left side of the screen
If I
where
stand up straight, all right. Is this better, guys? Am I? Do I look?
three. I think three clubs is going to get East to the three hearts now.
Mm.
Yeah, and now I think West might just pack it in, play the 4-3-6. Might survive three hearts. There's two spades, a club, and a diamond.
Thanks, Phil. You're the man, buddy. Phil is defending us in the chat. No one's giving Larry anything. Thank goodness.
Should I show my stomach?
Don't
My
mess with
stomach's under the table level.
a.
I don't have a full chair. But
I need to have good posture. Apparently, that's the yeah.
I've been hiking in the mountains every day, so hopefully that's helping.
There we
All
go.
right, so
Okay, they found their way to play three hearts. That's a nice stop. White red.
well, two clubs would have been easier, but
Hmm.
this is going to be well.
The heart spots don't necessarily. Well, the Jack Doubleton is good. Diamond lead is going to be helpful for sure.
Yeah.
It's
Now,
interesting.
Declare might
He can't get
take
back
two
to his
club
hand.
finesses. Declare might finesse a club now and then draw trump and finesse another club. So I could see, even though we can see this can make by not working on clubs. Isn't it tempting, don't you think, to finesse in clubs twice?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Uh, sorry, give me 1 second. Yeah, the sorry guys, when we have somebody joining via Zoom, you won't be able to hear Larry, unfortunately, but you can still follow everything that's going on. All right, here comes.
I think we're going to have ace of diamonds, four rounds of hearts, and another club finesse, and this is going to go down a lot.
I
It's
miss.
going to go down more than four
By
hearts
the way, I
went
missed
down.
what he won Jack of Diamonds and he played a club to the eight, right? That's what happened, Larry, and it came
Yeah,
Diamond back. Okay,
don't you have a feeling four rounds of hearts are coming and another club finesse?
yeah, because he's gonna try to just scoop them all, right? Is he
Yeah,
gonna?
he's
He's
got to
not gonna
scoop
have to try to rough.
almost none of
If
them
he tries
then.
to rough a diamond, he can't
He's,
get back to his hand.
he's going to either win the rest or lose the rest when he finesses that club.
That's right. He's gonna win the rest or lose the rest.
Yeah. Oh, no, all right, he's mitigating the damage. Now,
Yeah,
this is not
that
how
was
I
a
thought
win. He's
it would go.
he's gonna
Now, I
play Ace Queen
apologize.
of Hearts, Ace of Clubs club.
I don't know the West player, whether it's June Chi is,
Same. I'm not unfamiliar with this team entirely. However, by sight, you never know. What's he gonna rough with here?
well,
He knows he has to
I
rough
don't,
reasonably high, right?
I don't think this was the right line of play, but
But it's gonna work out better than drawing
better.
Trump and
My
playing a
line was
club
going to
to
go
the
down like
9 or 10.
four. One, two, three, four, five. My line was going to go down three, I think.
Yeah. And again, this is opposite four hearts down, and he rough with the 10, which is enough here. And now he can take three more tricks. What's he have in the bank? Only five. So it looks like he will be chopping action.
Well, he can't. I don't think he can make it, can he?
No, it looks like he can only get eight tricks at this point.
Because he can't score that little heart in his hand.
Yeah, because he can play a diamond now if he wants, but he's just going to draw Trump and rough a club and call it a day. Yeah, that's eight tricks. So it's going to be another chop, and I got not to ruin a surprise, but it looks like they're playing game, or they already played a game on board six at the other table, so we're about to see something else happen here. It has definitely not been a dull set so far. A grand slam bid on board four, an 800 on a three clubs doubled on board three, which was 12 imps to the Han team. So right now this set 17-8, and that's your margin at this point, and it's exactly 17 imps for the Han team here. And again, folks, if you're hoping to see the other match, we will definitely bring it to you if we can. But right now, this, as we can tell, is the only match that's being given to us from view graph purposes. So that's what we're sticking with. I will definitely be sweating the score of that other match, and we will have that for you certainly as we continue this segment. And there we go. I'll button this one up. And there's your eight tricks. All right. Surprise, surprise. Your opponents were in four, but they played it one trick better for a 0 imp swing. And yeah,
I would have
Anish,
been down
y-
three.
y-
I'm on record again. Every time I'm on record, it's not very good. All right, what do we
well,
have here? Four hearts.
at least you're not
Four.
getting, told that the camera is adding 50 pounds to you. I mean, jeez. Although I was particularly svelte last Nationals, so what's spades making? Well, they're vulnerable anyway, but spades lose. Yeah, you're down two in four spades. And hearts looks like a spade, a heart, and a diamond
Well, there's guests involved in the
for
diamonds.
sure. It's gonna go a spade past something mixed-ish or even stronger here. They might just bid four spades, but they're vulnerable. I like that
I
hand.
like limit raise with the West Ham,
Sure.
and
And
I
North
would
just bids four
reject.
hearts.
I would reject the limit raise.
Hmm.
But it would go one spade past three spades in North,
Yeah, and there it
probably.
looks like three clubs is something. It's one of their choices there, but and yeah, there's four hearts. Thank you very much, and that should be the end of it.
King spades lead, and on this auction, they'll guess there won't be much. Once West shows up with the ace of spades, it's easy to guess the diamonds.
Oh, look at this next hand, Larry. Jeez. North is just being, there's board 6, here's board 7. North has another 7-card suit. This time it's even nicer in spades, but East West are playing 5 diamonds doubled. And let's see. Looks like they have to lose a club and at least a heart, right? So they're definitely not going to make it.
Do we just abandon board 6? Is that what
Sorry,
happened?
I was flashing over to this because
Oh,
we were just finishing up the auction there. That's all. Wanted to see
oh,
how
okay.
far.
Because four hearts, we assume is going to be pushed once West shows the ace of spades. That marks the king of diamonds.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
So,
and here it is. Well, could they be confused on this lead about the position of the ace if they're playing some sort of roost? Oh no, but they would have led the queen if they're playing roost. What am I
well,
talking
not
about?
only that, to play diamonds the other way, to finesse twice, you're short of entries. So, I don't see declare.
Yeah, now whatever.
It's guessing.
Now
Well,
it's
there,
just
that
no.
identifies it.
Now it's all there.
He's going to shift to the singleton
There.
diamond.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now
So
it's a
now this is
easy spot. He's gonna draw out
random
round a
down.
trump, play a club back, and as John Kraniak said last time, Bob's your uncle, making 4.
Okay, if you want now, I think the audience is content that this is going to make for a push.
Let me see. Let me see where they are on that hand. Let's see how far they. Wrong table. Hang on. Yeah, they're almost done. Well, let's sweat here for 1 second. Once they get onto board 8, we'll click over there. Right here, we see 5 diamonds doubled down, or at least it's going to go down on board 7. About to see that here. And again, this is the only semifinal match they have for us at this point. The other match has one of your long-term partners and friends, David Berkowitz, playing in it, so definitely want to see some of that. This is the third of 4 segments, though, so. And I am here live in Minneapolis, Minnesota at the North American Bridge Championships. Larry's piping in via Zoom, and we have a live Viewgraph theater here, so if you get a chance to come down, come take a look at us. When we have somebody joining via Zoom, unfortunately, you won't be able to hear that because it'll kind of bleed some sound into our broadcast probably, but we'll try to get that fixed. You can still see all the action. And there we go. They are done at the other table. Let's see what board 8 has to offer. There's that result from board 7 at table 1. And this is, again, the Hahn team from District 21 sitting north-south, Schaefer sitting east and west. Well-known pair, Dunitz and Baki here west and east. They've won a lot of they won the North American pairs, I think. I think they've certainly won other pair events. Long-term successful pair sitting west and east, but right now down 17 and hopefully about to be fed board 8 here.
Well, that's
And
quite
there
a
we go.
phantom save on board 7.
Yeah, they weren't making anything on north south there, right?
Do we have the option to 5 diamonds
Yeah, I'll
doubled?
tell you right
Or
now.
let's see board 7 for a moment.
Oh
Presumably we get
wow!
to see.
I'll show you. Let's go to board 7 at the other table if I can. Are they there? All right, there's board 7. Are you ready for the auction at the other table? 1 club, 4 spades with the north cards. Pass,
Well,
pass.
hold on. Who opened one club?
The
For
west.
precision? So
So
West
it looks
Oak
like they're
South
playing some sort of
pass.
strong club.
Okay, South pass. West open a strong club. North with 4 spades.
Yep. And then it went
Now
pass,
pass
pass, 5
double.
diamonds, pass, pass, double by south. Thank you very much. And down 1.
So West, yeah, West had a double 4 spades. That was the thing.
Yeah, that was the auction at the other table. Let's see what happens here. This is a more traditional opening, one diamond. Again, the reason it was a club at the other table is I believe that they do play precision, and that might be the reason that it was four spades instead of three as well. Like of over a precision bid, you're trying to kind of jam as much as possible, but it's super aggressive red for four spades. And what will we see here?
Well, East has
He
a
can make
nasty
three
problem.
spades, but what's East going to think here?
East has only one trick on the
I know.
fence, but what does East really want to bid here?
Does he want to play four hearts or try to defend three spades with only one trick?
Neither.
That's a brutal spot.
We can see the winning action is to pass, but that takes some guts.
That's yeah,
Or
because
maybe
he has to lose a spade, a heart. Sorry, spade, three diamonds, and a club. Sorry.
it's not my style to leave this in. I mean, I have one trick and I'd like to try to win it on some other deal. So
What would you do
I
though?
don't
Would
know.
you just suggest hearts or try? Would you just bid four hearts?
I think I would bid four clubs.
Four
And the
clubs. Yeah.
reason is we're not going to make four hearts. So I'm less likely to get doubled.
And partner is likely to just correct if necessary here when they've made a double in this spot, which is,
Yeah, so
sometimes
this
the
is
only
a
thing they
rare
can do.
instance where I think I would bid the minor. Because four hearts is, if they feel like doubling that, they might. And partner could easily be like 1-3 in major. So I think I would bid four clubs, even though pass is the limit. If he bids four clubs, West would bid four diamonds.
Yep. And then
Now
East can bid four hearts, or would you?
I wouldn't disturb that unless I got doubles.
Gotcha. Yeah, if it went like four diamonds pass double, you might bid four hearts now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't
But
mind him taking a lot of time here. This is brutal. You're looking at this hand. It's board seven. You're in the semis of your GNTs. You're doing well. And, well, he chose what is going to turn out to be a really nice action here. Probably lead a diamond, right?
yeah, I wonder if they can set it too. How about diamond,
Can
diamond,
he get
diamond,
a
diamond?
uppercut? Yes, he can,
Four
right?
rounds of diamonds,
Yes. And then club.
and then over to the ace of clubs for fifth diamonds. I think it can go down too. Are we allowed to cheat and click DDS?
Do you
I'm
want to?
staying down two.
It's your show,
Yeah,
Larry. We
click
can
it
click
for
the.
one
I think you're
second.
right.
Let's see if it says down
I think it's
two.
going to say down two
Let's just
because
see if it says
they're
down
gonna
two.
get the uppercut shebang here. There it is. Yep, there
Yeah,
it is. Down
down
two.
two.
That's
Okay, you
nice.
can unclick it now.
No, you don't want anyone else to walk by and make sure that we were using that.
Yeah, see, the problem with diamond, 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 diamond is, North's going to throw something, but he can't throw anything useful.
Mm. Yeah, exactly. He's going to be throwing a winner essentially.
So either way, there's going to be big pickups for the home team.
Huge. They went
All right. Well,
plus from both
that
directions.
takes care of the down two. So it'll be down 200.
Yeah. Now they're going to
And
just
I
need
have
to
to
draw
say,
trump.
I've played a lot of big club. If I open the West End a strong club and it went four spades, pass, pass, I would double because if my partner takes it out to clubs, I can correct to diamonds. I don't like the unilateral five
Yeah, just
diamonds.
five diamonds doesn't make a lot of sense. It's a one directional bid. If you're going to do something, you might as well bring partner into that conversation. It ended up being a winning action for the North player at that table for sure. He's probably lucky he escaped with his life there. Let's see, what are they doing at the other table? They just finished board 8. And that looked like it wasn't too exciting, so we kind of see what's going to happen there. They're going to draw trump and just go down. Let's see what board 9 has to offer. Here we are hopping to the other table. You have Han and Shang, north and south. Again, Dunitz and Baki, west and east. This looks like another, well, north-south could play a game here, right? Right.
We know. Pretty
Pretty
easy.
good on
We
the
know.
8.
Easy to play, easy to bid, I think.
He's probably
How
going to bid or
about
no trump, right?
well, North has 18,
Yeah.
so club, a diamond pass,
1 no, 2
no
no, 3
trouble.
no.
Yeah, 2-0 plus 3-0, spade lead, and
Is easy peasy too.
10 tricks, easy 10 tricks
I
for the
mean,
spade.
they could make it interesting on a certain lead, but they're not going to make any of those leads. It's probably just going to be a spade lead, and they're going to take their tricks. Probably create another spade trick in the offing as well. Just 3-0 by North. Okay. Other table is still playing three spades doubled, but again, we know how that's going to turn out. So far in this match, after a real huge swings on the first three boards, they have pushed every board since. They're definitely going to have a swing on board 7 towards the Han team, I believe. Yep. Right now, 17 to Han. Semifinals of your Grand National teams, District 21 versus District 23. The other semi has a Florida team and an Illinois slash, sorry, not even Illinois slash St. Louis team, the Moses team, I believe. All right, so this one, you expect him just to play some clubs, make sure that's going okay, and probably create an extra spade trick because it's free, right?
Yeah, first you test to make sure the clubs are not 4-0,
Yeah, now you,
because if clubs are 4-0, you would need to cash 3 of them from dummy and get to your hand with all hearts and all. Now the clubs are not 4-0, we might as well drive out the spade.
yep,
We don't have to do it yet. So this is a pretty boring deal if you want to
agreed. Well, the other
flop
one,
flip accounts.
that's the beauty. When we start the spin goal, it's going to be amazing because we'll have way more options. But here we just have 2, and it looks like they are destined to play the same 2 spades that they played at the other table, unless someone decides to do something interesting here.
One spade, 1 or 2 spades looks like the auction throughout the Grand National team. So do you
You're
know if they're playing the same boards in both matches?
Good question. I can't confirm it because I can't see the other match, so I think so, but I don't know. I think it would depend if they're playing the same boards, if they're in the same room or near each other.
So this has to lose 2 spades and a heart is 3, diamond is 4, club is 5. I don't know if you can handle everything. You might lose a third spade trick on a bad day. Suppose you did something like a spade to the 10 and losing to the queen and then played the king of spades. There are entry issues,
Yeah.
so I'm not giving them their 110 quite yet.
And these can sometimes, especially in close matches, even though this one is that result apparently came in, and let me give it to you. It was a win 9 for the Han team. 3 spades doubled, down 1. Could have been down 2 as discussed, as you could see, double dummy. And the other table was sacking phantomly on at the other side there. So that was a win 9 for Han, and that means it is 26 to the good for the Han team here. And semifinals, we're seeing who will play for the championship tomorrow. Defending team not in the event at all. Actually, the New York team didn't even make it out of the New York qualifier. Shows you how strong some of those places can be. I don't even know if we were live yet, Larry, when we were talking about just the strength of certain areas of the country, Florida and New York being 2 of them, that just have a huge concentration of great bridge players. So the GNT finals in those districts are, 3 or 4 of those teams or semis could make this event and do quite well. I mean, that's the beauty of it, too.
Yeah, yeah, it's a lopsided event in that certain geographic areas have very strong teams and others.
Well, we've been granted some spice, so let's take advantage of it. Look at board 10. Ooh, yes. 1 spade, some sort of 2 suited minor bid you would expect. And we'll see what happens. Doesn't look.
Well, 1 spade, probably 2 no,
Diamonds
three
makes 10
spades
tricks,
from
it looks
West.
like.
Should come back around to South.
West can just probably make some sort of free bid of spades here if they do get an unusual bid. Most pairs will have an unusual over unusual treatment where you can kind of differentiate between strengths. So But East isn't going to be too excited about going much further with their hand. Yeah, interesting. These are the things that could end up being total washes or could create some fireworks.
I'm going to predict a final contract of four diamonds by North. Oh, not anymore. Two
He
club
bid
over.
clubs. He just wanted to single suit it. Now he's going to bid diamonds, you would expect, right? You can't just put one suit on the table here,
What
can
you
you?
know,
Oh, 2-0
you
would
know,
be good.
taking.
Hoping partner doesn't have any confusion there. The robots on Bridge Base have the worst idea of these bids ever. This is the type of hand where you might bid 2-0 and you might want to bid clubs later if you were given the opportunity. But the robot would think that they did show their second suit.
If that's going to buy it, all pass.
Yeah, as long as West is passing, East is certainly not going to be in the business of bidding unless it's North has to know South isn't going to do this with some sort of weird, 5-4-ish thing. North is probably also saying, why didn't partner bid 2-0?
Yeah, for
Okay,
those who
they
don't
found it.
realize, true note by South in modern bidding would not be natural either time. The second time, you just say, I have a second suit, a four-card red suit.
Yeah, pick it.
It wouldn't be natural. That wouldn't make sense.
In that case, if
Oh,
they
this is
did bid
gonna,
2-0, Larry, like 3 diamonds is correctable to 3 hearts without penalty, right? That's kind of what that would be. Or like if South
well,
had
the
this sort
South
of
would
hand,
2-0. What are you saying? South would, North would.
like would North, if North didn't want to play clubs, would they just obligatorily bid 3 diamonds and then?
Yeah, yeah. And then if South had hearts, South would
No,
be
they
hearts.
just,
So,
yeah, good, got it. All right, looks like a Rusinel style lead there of the Queen of Hearts, and you were going to be right, I think, if they bid 2-0 Trump that they would play 4 diamonds, but now they're playing just 3. The other table is only on board 8 still, so they are still playing that 2 spade contract. I will let you know if they do not make it, because that will be another swing. And this time it would be a swing toward the Schaefer side, which they definitely need at this point. 26 is the margin at this point for the Hahn team. And once again, Rob Barrington here, considerably heavier than last time I was on camera with Larry Cohen, considerably better looking, as is evidence from the chat as well. That Utah air treats you well, sir.
oh. So, Rob, I'm still waiting to see which cruise you're going on next fall. You've got to let me know if your
Oh,
plans change.
I thought I had one in the. I will let you know for sure. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Well, we want we you know which one we want you for, but you're jumping out of
I
them.
have I have a high school reunion and a lot of family stuff. So yeah, it has been
Your,
planned for like a year. So
your
unfortunately,
priorities are wrong. Just ask the audience what's more important, grief or family and friends.
yeah. Well, all of my bridge friends would say I'm an idiot, but my family, I like my time. And there it is, 3 diamond. There's 10 tricks as we expected. We'll see board 11 now. And it's 22. Oh, we did have a 4 imp swing because they went down in 2 spades. So 4 imps back to the Schaefer side. So the lead shrinks just a little bit, 22. And we'll see what board 11 has. Oh, good. This is someone from the chat. They know me from the Wednesday morning tournament, and they know you, Larry, from the LC learning game. And they're happy to have their worlds collide. Yeah, well, I know Larry from just, I don't know, reading and watching Larry throughout my childhood as a bridge player. And then getting to work with him and do stuff like this is like a dream come true. So it's
Your
amazing.
childhood, you're trying to make me feel.
I'm sorry. I am a
Thank
lot.
you.
I'm not a lot. I'm somewhat younger than you are. Just a little bit. Michael is the child. Michael Berkowitz.
Does West open in second seat white? Are you an opening
I
bidder,
would,
second
yeah.
seat?
Anytime I have a 5-card major of that quality, I'm ready to open the bidding with this. You?
Yeah, barely
But
some white. And now two diamond overcall. I'm okay with that opposite of past
see,
partner because you
I
can't get much trouble.
I am way more happy with the one spade opener than the two diamond overcall for sure. What?
Well,
Oh,
partner's a past hand, so it's like not too much bad can happen. That's
uh,
what I'm thinking.
fair. That's South being a past hand does make it less egregious. So double here is just some sort of negative double. Okay, got it. And he just bids three clubs.
But if it was a penalty double, that would make East happier.
Well, he's just gonna clip off 3-0 here, right? He's
Well, I guess
he wants
slam's
partner to play it.
possible. You could be four now. But
What's three diamonds?
sort
Is he trying to
forcing,
side it from the other side, or is he just trying to figure out more?
just forcing. But
Okay,
I don't. I don't know.
it seems interesting. It's a.
Now he's going to be.
I would be scared to make that bid again with anyone. And welcome, yes, if you are in the chat, say hello. Uh, welcome to the program. This is the first of many that you're going to see. We're going to be on every single day. Tomorrow we're going to bring in the finals of the GNT. The next day or 2 days after, we're going to start with the spin gold. Which I'm going to ask this to everybody here, but I might as well give it to you first. What was your favorite? What is your favorite national event? Like, I think you won every single one of them. What's your favorite one?
My favorite national event.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a good question. I'd say my favorite was the 3 day pair games, the blue ribbon and the like master pairs, 3 day pair games,
Really? You like match
because
points?
well, it's not so much that I like match points, but I like it. It's less stressful. I'm not getting paid, and I don't have teammates to answer to, so I enjoyed it more. Well, what the heck just happened?
Wow. That is amazing. It went 3-0 and
Why
then
did
four
West get
clubs,
four?
six clubs.
Why didn't West just pass 3-0?
I don't know.
Maybe West thought there was doubt.
I think that three diamond bid just kind of made something weird happen. I don't. There's no chance here either, right? No,
This is an
everything's bad.
ugly disaster here. Wow,
Yeah, that is a
that's,
big problem for the
that's
East-West
just a
pair
gift.
here.
That's enough. It's very ugly.
I mean, for me, with
Maybe
most,
starts in 6 games.
going to be interesting. Well, I mean, we'll see what the other table does. They're currently playing the same 3-0 we saw the other team play with six clubs opposite King Queen Jack. They're playing 3-0 trump right now in that hand. Looks like a spade lead was chosen there as well, so they're going to take what looks like the same 10 tricks. And then we'll get to see boards 10 and 11 come to us. After they play, I believe, board 15, we're definitely going to take a break. Will you join me for the last segment, Larry, or do you have to?
I'm a maybe. I mean, if someone else shows up there, I guess everybody's playing. Is that
Everybody's
the
playing the
problem?
LMs or the NABC pluses today, but
I'll see what I can do.
and again, if you have other things, yeah, we're happy for any time we get to spend with you.
Well, I can't leave you alone.
You could, yeah, it's feel free to abandon me. Brony does it all the time. But I have a great video of her that I'm gonna taunt her with later in the week. I saw her playing today, and she didn't realize I was filming her, and she was just in the tank, hardcore, Larry. It was great. She just
Who
looked
is
like
that?
Bronya. She was in
Oh,
deep pain at the table. This is just gonna be a bad spot. All right, let's dip into the action at the other table. There's that 3-0 they just finished off. Another push. So again, this segment so far has seen some fireworks at the beginning. In fact, why don't we just take a look at the scores before we see it? There we go, folks. All right, so that has been your scorecard. So some pushes in the mix, and then a little more of the swings going toward the Han team. But again, still a lot to play in this match. And let's see how they treat this one. Will we see a spade 2-0? And the other table, they bid clubs first and then found their way to three diamonds, making 10 tricks. Six clubs went down 3. Yikes.
I like 2-0 here, and then you bid one more time. 2-0, and then you bid your
And then you
clubs.
bid your clubs if necessary. Yeah.
So that's why I thought four diamonds by North, because I think now it's going to go pass, and South's going to be four clubs.
That's why I didn't want to bet with you because I was on the same wavelength. It seems obvious. And this is that weird thing with the BBO robots. If you actually did this, if you bid four clubs, they would think you have 26 points and bid a slam. But it's super hard not to get this off your chest. So board 11 finished at the other table. They are licking their wounds before they hit board 12. And there we go. We should see four diamonds played by Kolesnik in the north chair. Father of Finn Kolesnik. That's the funniest story. I was working, I was directing a bridge game at the Cavendish Bridge Club, Larry, or I think maybe I was teaching a class or something. And this guy came in and he said, can I have your autograph for my son? And I mean, you're probably used to giving some autographs at bridge tournaments, Larry, but I'm not. And I said, what are you talking about? He goes, he watches your YouTube channel. He loves you. You have to. And it was Finn Kolesnik who was the kid. And a couple years later, he was winning everything in the world. So
Maybe from watching your YouTube channel.
yeah, well, that he saw Joe on there and a couple of other players. So yeah, it was great stuff, but super fun. Double screening from New Zealand. Nice. Welcome to the program. Bridge on my phone and football on TV. That's a fan right there. And that's right. There is a pretty big football game or soccer if you're on this side of the world. Now, this is going to be a quick couple of major suit tricks and then a diamond trick at some point. And that will be that. And then we'll see what they do with the hand that they played six clubs on at the other table. Yikes. And again, I am here in Minnesota at the North American Bridge Championships. And if you're looking for us, we have a Viewgraph Theater here. We're in the mezzanine level, which is one level below the street level. And I got to tell you, this time, Larry, for the week, I think we have a snack sponsor as well. It's a nut company that's local here that they give us some nice tins over here. If you're really good, I'll have them send you a tin of peanuts and other flavored things. Yeah, Norway and England right now. That's right, Babs.
You near the big mall?
I don't know. It's got to be somewhere around here, but yeah, the convention center feels like one of the biggest convention centers I've ever been in. Though it is, they have about 4 major events going on, I think, right now. And this is not much to see here, and the real problem is they haven't flipped us a board at the other table yet either. And again, we're only being fed this match for now, folks. But again, we have one more segment to go. And between here, another thing I'm going to do while we're waiting, I'm going to go check with Jan and see if we can get the Berkowitz match on. And yeah, there you go. Once you see that diamond position revealed, we're good.
It's like to 130. Okay.
All right, here we go. So
I'm going to predict East-West do not get to 6 clubs. Is that a prediction?
I would not bet you on that. I would predict they will not get to 6 clubs. The question is, will West open? So, again, as I said, I don't love the hand, but I would just always open one spade here.
Well, if West passed, I would open a weak 2-bid diamonds in third chair with
Sure.
North if I have that. Then it would go 2-0.
It's funny if you have that. You would think years ago everyone would have it, but nowadays 2 diamonds it's not even Flannery anymore. It's a multi-way bid, or it's a bid that's used for a lot of different things. So here they did choose a spade once again, and we'll see how high East wants
this
to
time
go.
East is doing the
Game
tool.
forcing natural. North did not choose to overcall. A little different. Men's double. I bet you he thought his partner was just looking at a stiff spade and like a 5-5 hand over there or something. Or he was just tilted. Partner pulled him out of 3-0 trump and he bid 6 clubs. All right, so 2 spades is probably agreed is some sort of minimum, right? So it doesn't necessarily have to be 6. It's a pretty common agreement. 2-0 trump, more towards the natural side. 3 clubs looks like it's a patterning out. I think a lot of pairs these days would play, bidding freely at the 3 level rather than repeating your suit is going to show extras. Potentially what's happening here. Now you should see 3 no. And I think Larry's prediction is going to come true. They will not repeat the 6 clubs down 3 score from the other table.
Suppose he could be 4-0 if West is not winning for him. And 4-0 is, well, he did be 4-0. Let's see. 5 spades, then 6. Well, 4-0 hasn't made yet. It
Yeah.
hasn't made yet, but
But
Hart leads.
the hard lead will be
North is ruining,
okay.
not bidding 2 diamonds as I would have.
Yeah, now that his partner's on lead to 4-0, he's saying, man, if I could have gotten that king, queen, jack off my chest. And that would be disastrous for East-West, right? Could they do it? 2-7.
Diamond lead, they
Yeah, you
could
could still
survive
do 10.
it. Yeah, they could survive it.
You have to
But
duck
now
once
it's
and take a hard hook later, yeah.
now it's 100% this
Yeah.
contract because you could play the ace ten spades and the club.
I would love to give you action at the other table, but I don't have any. They have not been given board 12 yet, so this is all we have to look at the moment.
This would be what, 11 imps to
Ooh, yeah, and
to-
I don't have the opportunity to see the Norway-England game, so if there's any scores going on and you want to update us in the chat of the YouTube, you go right ahead.
and what about the people recording it?
Well, I mean, I'm sorry, guys, but if you're recording it to watch bridge, I appreciate you. I will tell you that.
Is that your foot, Rob?
Oh yeah, sorry.
You're really pulling out all the stops here.
Ooh, it's 1-1. Oh, okay, 1-1 Norway-England. Thank you, guys. And again, when we have
Rob, I've
the
spent my lifetime having David Berkowitz ruin sporting events that I've recorded. Now you're gonna
he calls you up and says, "Can you believe what Posada did there?"
manage to say something stupid and ruin the results.
Well, I mean, if you know my friends, you're familiar with all of the stupid things I've said. Another camera, yeah, exactly. There, I put my shoes back on. Thanks, Babs. Yep, we got the update in the room, tied at 1. All right, now, again, I am not sure if there's view graph issues, Larry, but I do not see board 12 at the other table yet at all. So, and I'm pretty sure they're playing 15 boards. I'm pretty sure they're not playing 11. Let's put it that way. So, once again, Larry Cohen joining us remotely. I'm Rob Barrington. We are here I'm here in Minneapolis, and we are here at the North American Bridge Championships, and it is the semifinals of our grassroots tournament, the Grand National Teams. Yeah, Michael, it's possible. We're always on a delay, and I would guess anyway, when it's a semifinals, and the question is, does the delay suggest same boards? And I would say, yeah, I would guess at this point they're playing the same boards because there's only this many teams. When they have a lot of teams in the same room, they usually will play several sets of boards. Some people playing the same boards, others not. And that's just for sound and purposes of keeping it fair. And we will see if we get a board after this, because again, I'm keeping track of the other table. They have not proceeded to board 12 yet at all. Again, that could mean that they are playing it in some other match and they haven't seen a result yet. There's 11 to Han. Yikes. Look at that score now. It's about to change. There it is. It is now 33. Ouch. And there's board 12. Okay. So, amazing. We just needed to finish it at this table, and there we have board 12. And, wow, a little misfitty with the north-south cards. You wish those diamonds weren't necessarily as strong in the north hand, and they were hearts instead. But still gonna make some hearts on this
Oh,
hand.
we're
3,
not down yet in four hearts from the south.
2 hearts, no spades, a club. But that's you don't hate having an ace king combination ever, folks. You just wish those 7 points in the north hand were somewhere else. That's the key to shortness, folks. If those 7 points were elsewhere, they would be a lot more useful, you would think. Ace of clubs, king of hearts, any sort of combo.
Looks to me if they get to four hearts, they can possibly set. It's a good contract, four hearts.
Yeah,
Set it perhaps with a club rough.
it'll
Think
work. Club rough, yeah. But he has to lead 10 of clubs, right?
think without a club lead, if they're make it, yeah.
Would you try to drive to game with, wow, he just bid 2 hearts here. Interesting.
Yeah, well, for the reason you said, when partner opens a diamond and you expect diamond cards, your hand's not as good. But
Interesting.
I think South's worth your minor and invite. Opposite three card heart suit.
Here it is. Interesting. They get a lead directing double after the 2 diamond bid as well.
Well, that makes South hands bet. South's
Yeah,
hand bet.
exactly. South's got to love that, right? So their hand is quite
So,
nice on
so,
this.
so South's invited here. North should go. North has good stuff.
Yeah,
Ace, king,
and a roughing
ace.
value in spades.
Yeah, even the nine of hearts is a
There we
good
go.
card.
Here's a
Yeah,
swing, and this is
yeah, both on North
this is
South.
Han getting richer here. It looks like.
Now do me a favor. Click on DDS. Let's see if a club is the only way
Yeah,
to set it.
good question. Click on
Let's
DDS to see
just
if a
make
club beats it.
sure.
There it is.
Yeah, there we go.
So
Okay.
let's see if they can get
Who needs DDS? Yeah, glad.
when you got LC, you don't need DDS. But he leads a diamond instead, though. That's too bad. And now he gets to shake if he wants. I mean, whatever.
I
He's gonna
think he'll
shake something.
discard spades. Well, he'll discard a spade now and work on trump.
Yep, and then he can still discard a spade
And
later if
discard the
necessary.
other spade, and clubs come, everything breaks. So yeah, I
Yep,
see 620.
yep. 10 of clubs
Good
would have been the
result.
killer though, because it goes ace of clubs club, and they have a hard entry, and it's boom shakalaka. But here they will make, and that
Certainly
will be a
nobody was
swing.
leading a club on this auction.
Yeah,
Once
yeah.
he's brought the double two diamonds.
Are you okay with him doubling 2 diamonds here? She do want a diamond lead if
So,
they're playing no trump.
yeah, it's a little risky. I mean, I would do it though,
Hmm. This is,
rather than watch my partner lead like a.
yeah, I'm
Ooh, I
not.
stopped the card score at the other table. So this match could go. The leads could go up to 42.
I don't know if it's in WD territory. It's got to be a lot bigger than that, but it's definitely trending in a bad direction for the District 23 team here. We
Yeah, there's
don't have
been
board
three
13
deals.
yet.
Yeah, three deals in the set, and then 15 more.
Yep. What's your? I think 80 is a good number to consider. You know, around that, especially in an
For
event
sure,
where
80s, 70s. I think 80, yes. 70s. It might depend on.
I think it depends on the makeup of the team too. Like if you have a lot of
Right.
down the middle players that aren't swinging that much, you're probably not likely. But if you have like Zach and Helgamo and Cran and Vince, you probably think you can come back from 90 down. And
Depending on who you're playing against.
yes, I remember seeing one insane match in a team trials against our guys. They were up something like that, 85 with 1 segment left. And it was comical, the amount of psyching and crazy stuff that happened, and it still didn't matter. But they gave it a shot. Now it's just all about getting your club tricks, and this will
Well,
be
you should start clubs, I believe, with the five. Well, you want to guard against a singleton ace in either hand. So you don't want to start with an honor.
do you start low to the jack because you can still pick up? Well, you probably don't have the entries to pick up anything on this one
Now,
anyway.
you're not going to pick up ace,
Yeah,
10, 9,
nah.
4, which is, you just don't want to lose to a singleton ace. Well, actually, you
Injured
could
list
leave the
from four.
king and then just Singleton 10 or 9 when you left, but they might have led that. They might have led a Singleton 10. Not, not clear whether they're starting with the king of clubs or the 5 now.
As we
Or
can tell,
maybe a
it's
bunch straight to the ace and a two of clubs in case
sure.
he's the ace.
We can tell it's not going to make any difference, but he certainly doesn't want to get it wrong here. He knows he's in a pretty good contract too, right? He's got to know getting to 4 hearts here is pretty good if things are going well for them. Red game. Again, only match we have is this one, folks. This is also the only board we have as well. They are still
So the
waiting for
questions.
this. Apparently, toward the end, they're waiting for this table to finish. And they,
So she chose to play the clubs from dummy, guarding against the Singleton ace or ace. That might be the right play because then you pick up 10, 9 Singleton with the rest anyway.
yeah, I get to see that. There you go. 10 to Han. Ouch. So now we're at 43 for the Han team. 125.82. 3 boards left, we think. Although they haven't given us board 13 at either table. We'll sit tight for a moment and see what's going on. As we go. Ooh, Norway's up 2-1. Norway, should we do the Norway dance? Have you seen that? That's one of the best celebrations in sports, Larry.
I would have Kelgamo to do it.
Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. That's one of my favorite new partnerships because it's so interesting to watch Helgamo and Grossack because they both are amazing card players, but their bidding is fantastically exciting. Let's put it that way. Here we go. Another interesting hand to look at. North is going to start. I would open a spade.
Well, that'll get you to 4
Uh,
spades. And
would you bid with the
you're,
East hand if it went spade to you, red, red? It doesn't look tasty, but
um, so I would say splinter bid by South, 4 heart splinter,
yeah, 4
which
hearts.
will amuse North.
I know.
And we're off 4 top tricks, but it's not so easy for the defense to take them. I don't know that
Yeah,
they
heart, 2
can.
clubs in a spade. What are they going to lead?
I think they would
Probably
have
the
to
heart.
lead a low club. But I think the 3 clubs lead would be needed to set for the
Yeah.
spades.
This looks like
Otherwise,
whatever their forcing raise / invitational plus raise is.
well, but then we can get rid of a heart. 4 spades might not be beatable in this layout
Where's he? Where are they parking their clubs? There,
on the diamonds.
3 of them go. I see. Yeah. So they get to shed 1. South does it's the exact opposite now. South goes, oh really? You're shorting hearts? Oh, that's
Now, how can
interesting.
the defense untangle it? I don't see how they can. We're going to click on the DDS again, and I'm going to say any lead 4 spades makes. We got to let them
So
get
even a
there
low
first.
club, you think it's because it goes
Well,
club?
well, now double dummy, they can get rid of
Because he
their heart
can't.
right.
Oh
They
my
can win the
god.
ace of clubs and play 3 rounds of diamonds, double
Yes.
dummy.
Because he has to underlead his ace of hearts if they don't do that to get the rough. All right, you ready? DDS once
Now, I'm
again.
going to say it makes on any leads.
You're gonna say it makes an any lead. It does. You are absolutely
Yes.
correct. LC beats
I'm going to
DDS
be
once again.
renamed Larry DDS.
Oh, it's like Gib. That's that. Isn't that Gittleman something intelligent bridge or something like that?
Ginsburg's
Oh
intelligent.
no, Ginsburg. Okay, I thought it was Gittleman. Oh, it was a Hartley. Interesting. Oh, okay, they heard the 3 heart bit as well.
Well, he's probably going to shift to a club, and Declare is going to have to guess whether to win it or not, but can't go wrong, I guess, I suppose.
Yeah, if he ducks it, it doesn't matter as it turns out. Spades also not the best. Oh yeah, Babs, please. You may please post any link you want that has the results and the bulletins. Yes, thank you. The results, the one thing I can tell you that was we tried to look for it earlier. the team names, the roster names aren't loaded in there, so we have them on a different sheet on our front page here. But yeah, you can definitely see it. And yeah, Larry is the man. I agree, Lewis.
Interesting. So we're going for the rough and slough here. Declare Mitch Donuts, he knows it's a rough and slough, but he's got four trumps. So
Yeah, that's a fair point. He
he's
knows
going to
he's giving a
probably
rough
need
and
a
slough from the
spade and give
auction.
him another rough and slough, but I don't see that he's going to get anywhere doing this.
Because he can always trump and dummy instead and just keep the long position in his hand.
Yeah, it could either way.
Yeah, that's usually I would tell my students to never, ever, ever give a slough and a rough unless you know it can't possibly matter. And I think that's what he's thinking. He thinks if he can tap him out, he might be able to create trump tricks. So will he go for it again? He ducks this round. Okay. And then it's Dunnett sitting west. And Baki east. Han north, Shang south. 33 is the number for the Han team. Norway's up 2-1. Sorry if you're taping it. Larry, they're in 5 hearts at the other table. Whoa. On the same
Well,
hand.
it's a good sacrifice.
Yeah, actually, they didn't get into spades until the 4 level. It went pass, 2 hearts, double by south, 4 hearts, 4 spades, pass, 5 hearts.
Did
Wow.
they double?
They did not. They're playing 5
Oh,
hearts
so then
undoubled.
this is gonna be another big swing for the leading team to
Yeah,
go.
this is bad. There it
So
is. It's
the
about to
match is
come
gonna
in.
be
5 hearts down
it's
1.
gonna be like 50-ish.
Yikes. We said it wasn't WD territory, but my gosh, if we have a couple more swings like this, it's getting there.
This is gonna be
So,
11 imps.
I mean, here, let me show you here's our scores, folks. Look at that. 11, 10, and now it's about to be, I think, another 12, right? Are they both vulnerable in this one?
11.
Oh,
11 more.
man. What a trend for the Han
10.
team. Poof. This is exactly the opposite of how my semifinal experience went, Larry.
Well, for one of these teams, you're mimicking it.
All right. And Babs, if you want, post that link there, and I'll see if I can click on it and pop it in as well. We don't have, at least I don't have in front of me the score for the other match because we're not being given that at this point. But we hope that's going to be closer than this, or we might not have much to watch in the last segment, Larry. This is it's getting to be a runaway here. 54 for the Han team, and here we go for board 14. God, who dealt these? South is going to open 1 diamond. West has a big hand. North has an interesting choice after some sort of bid by West. Let's see what happens here. Both tables
Diamond by
going at it.
south, the spade by west, north, not clear. East will maybe settle for 3 spades.
I make sure you check your settings. You should be able to hear and see us. What would you do as North here, Larry? Would you pass or would you venture something?
I think I'd been too close over a spade. Yeah, I'm a little light, but I'm upgrading my king of spades and upgrading everything, getting it in. Well, Sal's probably going to be 4 clubs now.
It looks like there was they dragged back the goal, so it's 1-1 in the World Cup match. East bid 3 spades. That makes sense for me there. That hand is so gross. Even white, it's 5-4-2-2 with 3 queens.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been 4
Yeah.
4 diamonds. All right, well, that might end it. I think it's going to play in 4 diamonds, and I
Interesting. You chose
guess
diamonds and not clubs.
diamonds is cold. 4 diamonds, I think, is cold,
Yeah.
whereas 4 clubs, the 10 of hearts and 9 of hearts would go down.
All
No.
right, there they go. They're playing 4 diamonds here.
A
Other
double
table.
dummy, I'd say this is cold. Can we check?
Yeah, for sure. You ready?
I say it's cold for 10 tricks
If it's
exactly.
not, you have your first loss.
Let's see if I keep up
Sorry,
DDS.
let me get the right thing.
Oh,
There it is.
darn it. Well, now,
Oh wait,
now
wait,
we
no, I got you. You ready?
too late.
Let's go back.
I
There it is,
can do
Larry.
it now.
I sent us back in reverse. There it is. All right. So I
Well,
tell you what, once they start, why don't we just see the auction at the other table because they're still efforting now. So we'll see. It looks like a mixed race now. Okay, fair as well. So pass a diamond, a spade, pass by North instead, and then 3 diamonds mixed, 7 to 9 ish with 4 trumps. That seems about right. Does South double or just do they bid?
well, the question here is, does double show diamonds are a good hand? And my agreement with David was that if they showed any game invite or better, then it's lead to it. Otherwise, it
That's a
shouldn't.
cool spot. So so in this case, let me just reiterate. In this spot, if 3 diamonds was, let's say, invitational or better, your double would be lead directing. But if this was
Correct.
some sort of weak bid, your double would be more, I
Good
have a
hand.
good hand. Wow, that's
Mhm.
pretty good. That's years of playing together and discussion.
So West, assuming that's a mixed raise, I'd say West might be worth a return try, like, kick the ball back to partner with 3 hearts.
Which could be
What
3
kind of
hearts or even redouble here might be something as well or some room.
four spades need some finesses. If South has both major suit kings, four spades is
Yeah, and welcome. We have a healthy chat for our first day for the GNT semis, and that's going to get healthier throughout the week because we have a bunch of bridge. And I was hoping you would say the spin gold was your favorite event, Larry, but we'll have to preview that another time. Whoa,
so they'll end up in four spades
yeah.
down one, which is okay
Let's see.
against 130.
When this dummy
Two
comes down,
more,
you don't hate it, right? I mean, I guess you're on 2 finesses. You need 2 to be successful, but still.
but through the opening bidder. So this will be 2 more imps to the home team, just what we need.
Yeah, right. The Han team getting richer even in this one because they are playing a good 4 diamonds at the other table, and it looks like 4 spades is going to go down here.
Well, that
So
should
it's
be
going to
three
be
imps because they're probably making 150. How did anyone find us here, Rob? I wish ACBL would let everyone know where this is. I'll bet there's a lot of people who would be
you're
here if they
preaching to the
knew that.
choir on that. They were supposed to have not only advertised this in all the daily bulletins, but also I think Bridge Winners has some links, and I've definitely been doing some promoting on my channel and such. So I know, especially for these, we'll have a real good crowd tomorrow for the finals of this. But then the biggest crowds will hit for midweek and the rest of the spin goal there. And there's the result coming in. They made 6. They went plus 170. So
Yeah, they never took the ace off that. So
uh,
170 against 50 is 3 imps for home.
yeah, just refreshing your screen also, folks. If you ever have any issues with audio or video, if it's not our problem, it's just a refresh of your screen and you'll be back on. And this is the penultimate board of the penultimate session. And the other table is about, well, the other table's done. We're just waiting for board 15. I think this
Let's
is
change
just
it
the
to,
table of record here.
sorry, let's change it to 2 imps because it looks like he's going down an extra trick. He suffered a diamond rough, which
Oh,
is
good,
going to
Lewis.
kill
Thanks.
him until he realizes he couldn't make it anyway.
Lewis is saying the ACBL had this scheduled on their site as well, so that's good. I know I scheduled the YouTube stuff months ago for sure for that purpose. So, and I can tell you who we have. And if you're here in Minneapolis, folks, we are in M101B, which is on the mezzanine level, which amazingly enough, Larry, is 1 level below street level. I've never seen that before, but maybe they're mezzanine. I always picture as you're going up to the mezzanine.
Yeah, he's below street level. Wow. All right, so he went down an extra trick, which seems careless to me. Just 1 imp cost.
Thanks, Babs. I will make sure to tie my shoes. I promise. I was relaxing here with my shoes. Oh, okay. They have not left any of the excitement on the table for these boards. South is going to open a heart, and West is going to bid some clubs. That's all we know. The other table is already in four hearts with the North South cards, and now has found their way to five clubs.
Kind
So
of like a fourth club overflow of these colors.
sure, especially with a heart opener, right, Larry? The heart opening is interesting when you have four small hearts in your hand.
Yeah, I'm thinking, that puts a lot of pressure on them, and they could belong in spades or diamonds. Or they could belong in any. I like four clubs of these colors.
I love
They're
it
all
too. I think four clubs is a real good choice here, especially as you said with the colors, and it becomes way more difficult to deal with when you play this way. I feel like when you're making them make the most difficult decisions, and yours are reasonably straightforward here. Let's see. At the other table, I'll tell you while we're waiting for the choice here, Larry. I went a heart three clubs, double four clubs by East. Cool bit, I think. Four hearts, five clubs. Pass, double, all pass. So they are playing five clubs doubled at the other table. There's four clubs. Chun Shi in there with the LC bid, and now North is saying, well, thanks a lot for that.
no pass double, I would assume, and then
Feels like pass, double, right?
good North has a tough problem over South's double.
And South just has a great defensive hand outside of this. I mean, ace, king, tight, ace on the side of your suit. Pretty good. But
East might bid five clubs.
yeah, they have interesting shape over there.
So what would happen to four hearts? Can we?
Looks like maybe not
I,
even two spades, right? The 9-8 tight of spades is an interesting holding over there. So two clubs, and can you transport for heart tricks? You might get roughed in.
the double dummy, I know they can lead a club underlead and get two diamond runs. So I'm going to say four hearts double dummy. Definitely can't make double dummy, but in real life, you might, go to the heart, and if you lead the jack of spades, then
Well,
six, seven, eight.
if they get rid of if they lead a spade initially, how are they getting back to their hand for any sort of
Yeah,
business here?
that's a problem. And also, declare might just choose to try banging down the ace king of diamonds. That's how I think I would play.
And there's the other result coming in. So at the other table, the East-West pair, which is that's our buddy Mitch and Baki there. They were in five clubs, doubled down two for 300. Let's see where these guys end up, because as we can see, four hearts is gonna make. What would you bid with
Five
the?
clubs double should be down three because, Trump, I would think almost any auction, it's going to be a Trump lead, and
Yeah,
declarer should lose four heart tricks and a spade.
yeah.
So
They must not have led a
I
trump.
think
And I can tell you, they
they
led
must
a
not.
they led ace of hearts, Larry. Amazing. Wow. So they only get it, and then they switched to a club. One trick too late. Unfortunately, they got hard rough. All
This is
right.
going to be an interesting
Th-
contract.
Now four hearts isn't made yet, but it looks close to made, and this would be a win for Schaefer, which is what they need going into the last segment. 56 is the number now, though. Super tough spot.
Well, here's an interesting question for you, Rob. I don't know
Yeah.
if you teach this. I don't like to go this deep. Does the Jack of club show the 10, or could it be a doubleton Jack?
I wouldn't even discuss that with any of my students, and
Me neither.
I I uh, I would say I don't like to confuse partner as much as possible in these situations. But yeah, what would
Because
you
the
say?
queen, sorry, well, the queen, on the ace lead, the queen has to be a doubleton. I mean, he has to show the Jack.
Yeah,
Would never be calling doubleton. But doubleton Jack, so this is like the other deal we saw where uh, earlier we saw Mitch Dunich give an intentional rough and slough to try to promote the trick.
and it's the same thing
Um,
she's doing here.
and
Intentional
here.
slough rough, because they have length and hearts, and they are looking for that extra trick, and they're getting it with the diamond rough anyway.
So this is going to be even another swing to the on team. I'd
Yeah,
say
because
9 more to them. And this match has just gone way
they're
65 didn't believe or
yeah.
something.
You if they made it, it was definitely going to Schaefer, but now it's just going all Han's way. So yeah, it's 300 opposite 100, so 56 becomes 65. Ouch. And great job, Han. What a segment. Look at this score here. Let's hop over. Wow. Just, what was it? 32, 43 imps in the last 5 boards for that. What a huge segment there. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. All right. So that's what we have. It's 65 in this match, which makes me think if we come back in 15 minutes, we will possibly have the Berkowitz match. And if you guys can take a break with us, as soon as we get that stuff back, we'll be here. Well, let's say it's 5:40 right now. Let's say 5:55 we will be back, and that's the time I'll put here. And we'll see if we can get a closer match for us. But I will take a moment here and say, Larry, thank you so, so much for joining us for this segment. If you will stick around for the next one, it's great. But if not, you let me know, and no worries. And I will see the rest of you in about 15 minutes.
Same link. I log back into the same link.
Same exact thing. It'll be all
Okay, and when
ready
you
for
say
us.
5:55, that's Minneapolis Central Time.
That is, yes. So it's 6:55 Eastern time, and that's what I'll always put six. I'll put Eastern time on the time. So 6:55, 17 minutes from now, basically, folks. We'll be back, and we'll either have a closer
I'll,
match or more
I'll
excitement.
see I'll see what we see.
And the chat is thanking you profusely anyway. Either way, Larry. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
All right. Okay, folks, we're about to be live here. And I have a special commentator to bring into the mix. Well, let's just bring you here, buddy. It's Ryan Wolpert joining from his successful session qualifying for day 2 of the NABC Plus Paris. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Would you like to tell us who you played with today and how much you love her and she's amazing? Just the floor is yours. Can
My
you?
mom.
You played with your mom, yes, and how is she? Was she amazing? Okay, all right, fair. Welcome everybody. Can you hear us? We are back. We have some news to report. We are watching the only match that is live. It's going to be Moses versus Pollock, and there were fireworks in the last segment, folks. In fact, we watched the last segment of the Schaefer and Hahn match because Schaefer withdrew. That match was 69-12 in that last segment. So 57 was put on the board by Hahn, and Schaefer had the gentlemanly withdrawal against that team. They move on to the finals tomorrow to play one of these two teams. But I'll tell you, the Pollock team had a 43-8 segment against the Moses team in the last segment. So, yeah, very big sets for for two of the teams here. You can see right now the margin is 45. We're watching board 17. This is the first thing they fed us, and it's because I'm not going to name any names, but somebody came in and told us that they fouled the board accidentally on board 16. So the score should be fair and correct for us, but we're not going to get to see board 16, and whatever we might see, it's not going to be official. So we're popping off on board 17 here, and take a look. 1-no-trump double looks like it's single-suited for this pair, potentially. 2 hearts is a transfer to spades. So that looks like a super accept there with a good 16, especially if they're playing like 14-16 shebang. And that's an easy 4 spade by West, and that looks like where they're going to play it. And here is table 1. We have Moses and Halverson north and south. Sam Lev and I would guess Billy Pollock sitting there, east and west. The other table, well, we don't have bridge yet, so we will take a look.
I think later on we should watch the other table.
In fact, well, we'll flash it up for the audience now, right? You can see we're playing 4 spades here. The other table, they are also playing 4 spades, and there you see the lineup here. You have Janice Simon Molson with one of the Pollocks, and then you have Moses and Moses. They don't have the names popped in for the West and East player, so unofficial here.
They had it for the East player on the other table, but...
Same auction on both tables, too, except for the double by the South player. What's going on, Lewis? From the West down to the East. Okay. So, you play the finals of the NABC Plus Pairs tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
What position are you in? Do you know?
Not too high.
I have a question for you. Do I look fat?
No.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, see, it is the camera, folks. There was some fat talk in the chat earlier, and it got me thinking. You know, I've put on a few, haven't I?
What?
You can be honest. Did I put on a pound or two? All right, forget it. Nice. You missed the earlier chat. The chat was very upset with me for not looking my best on camera. This is going to be an easy 4 spade contract. It looks like there it is. Megan's 6 here. And we will see what the next board has to offer. We have 2 tables going. The only 2 that are left, Hahn already moved on to the finals. Other table is going to duplicate this result very likely.
Black.
Yeah. Oh, we have some people filtering in here. Again, Viewgraph Theater M101. It's Rob Barrington here with the young Ryan Wolpert, who refuses to give his mother credit for a great segment today, but I'll give her credit in absentia here. And look at this. Well, let's see. What are you opening in the East hand there, Rye? White, red.
I mean, it's diamond.
First chair. You're 1D. I think 1D is pretty good. It's a good hand, especially if you're an aggressive preemptor. And these days, I'm not sure what this pair is. You have Engel and Stack here, or Stark, excuse me. I'm not sure what their style is. If they're super aggressive, 1 diamond makes sense. If they're not super aggressive, 3 diamonds makes sense. Yeah, you never know. This will get a diamond, a spade, and then North will chime in with something, probably a heart call. Super nice hand by North. This is why you open the East hand, right? You're just preempting the action. And the beauty is we're going to get to see the same board at the other table. Same opening as well, by the way. It went a diamond, pass, a spade. Double was the choice by North at the other table, who was Todd Moses. Here you have the legend David Berkowitz. We had Larry Cohen in your chair. Do you realize you're following Larry Cohen, Ryan? You are commentating after the legendary Larry Cohen was in your chair. That's the call I would make. Two hearts. You good? Yeah, no.
Did he fly today?
He came in on Zoom. I piped him in. You're the first live person in the chair. Double support double here, just standard.
What? Wait. So when you said legendary David Berkowitz, what about the legendary Janice?
Janice is also super legendary, and she, I forgot her name once, Ryan. It was embarrassing. She walked in the room. I go, wait, who are you again? And she just asked me, he goes, what's my name? And I said, is it Janet? All right. Okay. So Janice is in with 2 spades here, showing a good hand. And that could lead to 4 hearts here. It's the club position. It's kind of brutal for them. And, of course, the diamond position is brutal for them as well. And the heart position is brutal for them as well. So
they don't want to get to.
Yeah. Well, look at this. That's
they have
4, 5, 6. God, it's down like 3 at least.
I mean, they have 25 points there. They're in a 5-3 heart fit.
They're already too high, too. The other table, wow, the other table bailed in 3 Ds. Wow, they went low at the other table. Let's see.
That's very unlucky for black.
Yeah, for sure. And, well, that's what Moses needs, right? Moses is down 45. And I'm curious, folks.
I don't think they're going to come back.
I'm curious. You want to see what the audience wants to do? How many people we got in the audience? You ready for a bid box question? Let's see if we can get this to work. Are you ready? Here we go. I want you to make your bid as the opening bidder, okay? I want you to make your bid as the opening bidder with the East hand. What are you opening, folks? In fact, I think I have the technology to do this. Are you ready? Let's go all the way back here and see if we can go. No, we can't go beyond the auction. Okay, so what do you open with the East hand? Make your choice, folks.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering where to make your choice, in the chat there's a message pinned to the top that has a bidbox.xyz link. Or you can just open up a phone, click on your browser, and type in bidbox.xyz into the address bar. Make your opening bid choice with the East hand. Would you open? Would you open 1? Would you open 2? Would you open 3? Make your choice, and if you start making your choice, we'll flash up those results. Until then, we'll get back to the action. Wow, there they go.
I mean, if they play it like Queen of Clubs to that,
well, he's going to get to shake
down 2 anyways.
He's going to shake a diamond now. They're going to shake 1 loser on the spade position, right? And then they're going to get to drawing trump. It's not going to go well for them.
3, like a diamond, 2 hearts.
2 hearts, a diamond,
and 2 clubs. If they
at least 2 clubs.
I mean, if you play low to the queen, how are they going to win the 9?
Let's just exit, right? Can't get back to dummy. Boom, boom.
What?
How are they getting back to dummy to lead a club to the 10? Right?
I mean, they could play low.
They have to guess clubs correctly to get out. But this is going to be, it's going to be a win for the team that needs it, I think. The Moses team definitely needs it.
Does my hair on the thing look red?
You know what? I think that might be the camera. And there we go, folks. We got some bid box shebang here. Are you ready? We have half and half, it looks like. 60% bidding a diamond, 40% bidding 3 diamonds. As long as you're doing something, folks. You can't be passing.
I think
That's
3 diamonds is better than 1 diamond with the full against envelope.
The one thing I like about this hand for the majors, though, is it's 3-3 in the majors, and it's good, right? So, again, I'm an aggressive preemptor white-red. I'm okay opening a diamond. I don't want partner to think I have, this as a possibility.
If it's all white, then I would open a diamond.
Yeah. Well, I like both bids. I think we're both acting.
Well, maybe
the question
you want
is
to push
which
them
one.
into game with your 3 diamond opener.
I mean, I'm way more likely to preempt in third chair for sure when you have some information to give you. But this one is just going to be quite brutal.
They got very lucky on the other table to get, they just stopped in 3.
I'll tell you what, let's get out of the bad news and get into a fresh one. Here's board 19. Take a look at this one. So South, I think I mean, this is such a weird one. I would preempt hearts, but I think they're...
You'd preempt?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, my hearts are so good.
It was a joke.
No. But the thing is, some people would let this go and decide to come in with a 2-suited bib. It might already be too... Yeah, I like this better. Especially
Well,
white-red.
what
3
system?
hearts
It
is
depends what
much
system you
better.
play.
West has a tough time now. They definitely have a very good hand, but ace 4 the hearts is in their midst. And East is certainly going to be acting at some point here, so this is interesting. It's probably going to go double all pass, right?
Pass is bad for them.
Would you float the double here, Rye? It's weird. You're red, white, and it's... I would guess partners doubling here. I would guess Gary is just going to make this call almost... Yeah, exactly. We don't want to go back. What happened there? Don't go back. Sorry, folks. That was my bad. Misclick. Now the question is...
I don't think I would float it.
Nah, exactly. There it is. And there's 4 spades, which is going to be brutal.
That's very bad.
If East sits, and East does. So they're going to play 4 spades.
It's another red board for black.
Club lead is going to be amazing if they can find it.
Don't never really need a club.
I
Queen.
know, but we
They're
can
not
tell it
leaning
would
away
be
from the-
spectacular.
They're not playing away
heart's
from the
easy.
queen third.
But no, whatever. It's just going to be brutal either way. It's a tough hand. Lots of winners in the side suits.
I mean, you still could make.
I
Maybe
would bet
3 spade
against
losing.
hard. I would bet hard against. In fact, let's give it to the audience. Audience, will they make it? A, yes. B, no. Are you ready? Will they make this contract? A, yes. B, no. Make your choice.
Well, they can guess, but it's definitely not making.
I agree with you, buddy.
Look at their spades, though. It's terrible spades. They're going to get 3 spades, maybe.
Yeah, even with the... this was a good start, I think.
Low to the jack. But I think they still lose 3 more spades.
Will they make it? I think they're going to need help at this point. I would be very, very surprised. And 100% of you so far are in agreement.
Make. Well, what if they play a heart?
Well, now they just have 3 spade losers,
Ace of
right?
spade. They just play ace of spades.
Now they can't get their club
What if they want
rough.
to play the queen of spades and then a heart? Take the hearts. They're doomed. They're doomed in this contract. Because of the hearts. They're taking their hearts.
Yeah, it's game over.
They're not even close to making. They're going to be like for 300 or 500.
Let me share those results, folks.
300
That's
or
100% of you nailing that one. No chance. And this is 4 spades. The other table, let's flash. You ready? They chose 2. So just 2 hearts here. I like that you're already sarcastic about bridge, by the way. That was a dynamite drop in when I said I would preempt, and you're like, you would preempt? That was good, buddy.
I mean,
You've been hanging out with Joe Grew too much, I think.
what? I don't hang out with Joe Girl.
So this is good. This is the only time I think. Even though the diamond suit is pretty putrid, you got both of your suits out there. You have 11 cards and 2 suits. Almost never right, though, folks. Just if you're an advancing bridge player, when you preempt once, you're done. You're done. This is the only time that it's marginally acceptable.
Flavin 4 hearts. I mean, I wouldn't think about bidding for it. It's not even close. 8 count your partner down 3.
4 spades went down 3. And we saw them just get to that heart position there, and it was gold.
They lost 3 hearts, 2 spades.
Yep.
And something else.
I mean, gotta say, trending in a good direction for the Moses team. It could get interesting. 37 is the number.
They lost 3 spades and 3 hearts.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, because if they
they had the
playing,
7
they
behind.
rough.
Yep.
They give up a Trump promotion.
Exactly. Whoa.
This is going to be terrible for them.
3 spades
Well,
is
they're not
some
bidding
sort
the
of
4
diamond
spades,
bid.
definitely.
Exactly.
No chance they're bidding the 4 spades. If anything, they're going to make 5 clubs. If they make it.
5 clubs is interesting.
You lose 2 spades, that's all.
You can shake, you shake your spades on the diamonds and your rough hearts.
If you play it the other
Pretty
way.
good.
That was
3
bad.
no
3 no.
is also makeable if you guess clubs correctly, which you will on this auction for sure. Right? 6, oh man, it's an easy make.
You have 10 tricks.
What a disaster 4 spades was. And that was the 3 heart opening, right? 3 hearts double, 3 hearts pass, double pass. What do you do with West?
Maybe you can bid 3-0, but you really just
Yeah,
yeah, but your
4
partner,
spades.
you
You're just
don't know
making
your
12
partner.
tricks in spades and just going down and no trump on a diamond lead or something. Sick.
4 diamonds.
It's pretty
They're
good,
bidding
pretty
way
good
too
save.
much. They're gonna get doubled.
What do you lose? 3 diamonds, a
diamonds.
heart, and
No.
that's it.
3 diamonds, a heart, and
Can they tap them out in any way?
no.
Heart lead. Well, no, yeah, whatever. They're roughing with a trick. Roughing with a natural trump trick.
It's just 4 tricks. It's
Wow. Okay.
they
So
didn't want to bid 5 clubs, did they? I mean, they'll take their 400 win if they set them, which it would only be like if they let a spade or something.
so there's an asterisk on that one
Oh,
at the other
they're not
table
even-
too. So I'm wondering what that means. It's possible something. It's possible. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this asterisk here, folks. I don't know.
They just
don't
had 2
know what-
disasters in a row.
Well, that's exactly what Moses is hoping for.
I still don't think they can come back,
You don't think so?
even with it. 400, it's like 8, right? No.
They have
more.
lots. You mean
Like
come
10.
back for the set? I think easy comeback from this point. They're only down 37.
Wait, they have 2 more sets, or this
No,
last?
just one more set, but
Yeah,
they have to play to board 30, dude. That's like 11 more boards. They can crank that out. 3 imps
They
a board.
could, but
It's unlikely with this team for sure, right? Well, wouldn't you say, based on what you know about bridge, that the Pollock team was probably the favorite coming in with these players on it? I would
I
think
mean,
so.
I don't know who's on Han. Well, except for Han.
Yeah, I know. Do you know any of those guys? The Han
No.
team?
I know Han.
Is Han a junior or no? I don't know Han. I've never met Han.
Is Sarjuk Hans?
No, that's
No, it's
Sartaj
Han.
is Hans.
I
I
don't
saw him earlier, by the way. He's a great player. He played on your dad's team for a bit, right?
Yeah,
Sartaj.
when they won the Stallaway.
That's right. Yeah, I remember that. That was awesome.
It's looking good for the David Berkowitz.
Oh,
But they're
thanks,
not
Mike.
making it.
Michael Capera. Thank you. That's what it is. It's a corrected score. It's a corrected score. By the way, someone mentioned something earlier that was very prophetic. I can't remember who it was. Let me scroll up into that chat over there, actually. Where am I? It was absolutely right. They were playing the same boards in both matches, and I had some intel between segments. The reason we were waiting, I remember the last segment, we were waiting for boards on a couple of occasions. It was this match. In fact, when I finished, we're on a half-hour delay, I went out, and half of that team, this match, was still playing the last segment. So that's how far the other team was ahead of this match. So that's why we were waiting. And just so you know, folks, when they do play the same boards in each of the matches, they usually will not feed a board to the view graph operators or to us out here until all of the tables have completed play on the board. It's just a safety mechanism so that nobody sees anything. And there it is.
9 for them.
9 for Moses. Gets closer. It's going to be
I can't believe I got
76.
both. First I said 8, then I said 10.
You surrounded it, dude. You surrounded it. 28 is the number.
I did it on purpose.
Obviously. Obvio. All right, so it's going to go pass, and no trump, you would expect on any normal spot, unless you're playing weak no trumps.
I mean, they're up 28. It's definitely comebackable.
The question is, West, I would pass, but are they going to feel lucky in a red situation with a flat 8 count?
Who is it?
It's Engel and Stark, unknown to me.
There's no way they're opening that.
No.
They passed.
You think it's going to go a no trump all float? At the other table, they invited. They bid 2 spades, which is their natural invite, or not natural invite, their normal invite. Size or clubs
They're
usually
8
for
tricks.
experts.
I can count 8 top tricks.
Good job.
I mean,
Really? I'm going to go back at you. Yeah, really? You sure?
they have the 5 hearts.
Yeah, 5 and 3
Ace,
bullets.
ace, ace.
Diamond suit is...
Yeah, maybe you can set up a diamond is what I was
Yeah.
going to say. 'Cause it's good
It'll be
diamond.
interesting if they ever play a low diamond from dummy.
If they lead spade, then there's no chance.
Yeah, because then they just have 3 spades, a diamond, and they have to get that trick before. Oh! Another commentator has entered the room, folks. It's Gino. Come on in, buddy. Let me click that mic on. get you in the camera too, Gino. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
I-
All right, we have Eldad Ginosar
very
joining
easy.
us. I saw you earlier, and I'm sorry to interrupt. I was at your table, and
At my table?
yeah, you were playing against one of our old teammates, our Grossack, by any chance? Are you
Who?
familiar with that guy?
What?
So you were playing against him, and it didn't look like you were super happy. What was happening there?
Well, you just arrived, so I wasn't very happy to see you. No, they just. I think Zach just dropped a singleton king offside against us. So maybe this was the unhappiness you sensed.
That's brutal. All right, folks.
Hello.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. We have Eldad Ginosar here. We're in the finals of the GNTs, and we have they're trending in a good direction here. This was, well, first off, opening a heart was interesting. That was a good choice. So they must play some sort of weak no trump possibly on this table.
Perhaps. But for the unexperienced audience here, the main question I've been asked all my life as a bridge teacher, do you open one or trump, or do you open one of a major? And so there is the simple answer and there is the complicated answer, but both can. So I always teach to open one or trump, and it has many reasons. This is actually the complicated answer. Open one or trump. But the simple answer is it doesn't matter what you do, in my opinion, as long as you and your partner agrees on a style and are consistent.
Yeah.
You're gonna have good score. This is not what's gonna bother you making good results. But my preference is open one or trump.
And I'll give you the one reason that overcomes all. Here's that diamond play we were talking about before. That's going to get him some discovery here.
You talked about this play?
Yeah, well, we talked about seeing the 10 is going to be really nice.
You have to pin the 10 later.
But one thing that people are most comfortable with is Jenny. I gave him a lot of chances to say how amazing you were today, and he took none of them.
I wish.
Whoa, 61% for the Wolperts today, guys. Let's go get him tomorrow. Okay, Jenny's taking our second commentator
Mom
away
will
for
not
dinner.
come
Thank
to
you, buddy.
commentate a little bit.
Thank you, buddy.
Food.
Good job today, guys. Thank you, and thank you, Ryan, for stopping by, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Amazing. You want to slide on over? Yeah, get closer, captain or teammate. Excuse me. I will be captaining another team, by the way. Sorry.
Not us.
No.
Ugh.
I got asked by USA.
We have to win first.
You will. I have all faith. Are you playing open and mixed next time if you need
I
to?
hope so.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
Good. We're talking about the team trials, folks. We have one side of the coin, open and mixed, done. We're waiting for the other side to get done next time. And we are back. And in fact, once we get fed another board here.
So what we have here, what is Florida?
Yeah, it's Florida and St. Louis, Illinois-ish, I think.
Okay.
Give me a second here. I do it all here. Cameraman,
Yeah.
commentator. They were calling me. Have I gained weight, Gino?
No. This is also my answer anytime anyone asks me this.
That's very diplomatic. I asked Gino if I gained weight because I was getting people in the chat were like, "Man, Rob chopped up a little bit," and I did, folks. I did. I like to eat. What can I say? Don't know why we don't have a board just yet. Let me check the other table here for you. Yep, stuck on board 20. And that might mean 21's amazing because we're waiting for that to get fed in. Let's ask the audience, though. Here you go, folks. Here's the East hand. Are you ready? Make your choice. We're going to let this one run a bit. And Gino, you can do this too if you want.
For sure.
Go to bidbox.xyz. I'll send you a bidding box. And if you're looking in the chat there, folks, it's pinned to the top of the chat on the YouTube. And if not, you'd open up a browser, type in bidbox.xyz, and make your choice. And I'm asking just one simple question. Pass to you. You're sitting east on this hand. What do you open the bidding? What's your opening bid with your partners? I know what mine is. And my big thing, and I don't think I had a chance to say it, is every beginner starts most of their auctions and gets comfortable with most of their no trump sequences before anything else. So for me, I want my students as often as possible to be in their safe space where they're opening a no trump, they know their statement, they know their transfers, and they kind of know how to navigate those auctions. So anytime I give them an opportunity to do that, I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
And it just seems like it's better in the long run.
Well, opening a major might get you troubles in a rebid.
That's the big one too. Give 16
Yeah.
points to this hand and tell me what you do when it goes a heart, a spade. Heart, pass, a spade, pass to you.
There is no real solution
Exactly.
here.
And look at the audience, 100% popping in one no trump. I agree. There it is,
But
folks.
really, this is okay to open one of a major if that's your
especially this
partner.
one.
Sometimes it wins, and that the problems occur rarely, not often. So
Fair.
sometimes you have to fake a club rebid. What can you do?
And that's what you would have to do in that situation, I think, especially with the
Yes,
16
if
point
you
hand.
open
would
one of
have
a
to-
major one, no, you probably have to fake a
Yeah.
two club or something.
Yeah.
But
All right,
also-
here we go. Back in the action. And wow, here's another good question. I would not be opening the north hand, especially vulnerable first seat. But I know a lot of people would just be opening 11 counts these days.
Oh,
so.
no. It's also a matter of style. I don't think anyone opens this unless their style is any 11.
Or they play precision or something like that. Would you think Moss Grew would open this hand?
No,
if
red. But I think red, they're playing standout.
Oh, that's right. They play variable strong club too.
So it's going to go pass, and maybe West has a strong... Now we're going to find out if they play strong no
or weak
trump.
no trumps, exactly.
Yes, and they do.
Oh, there's a strong no trump. Yeah.
We're going to have a transfer and a 2 no trump rebid, I guess, and it's going to stay there.
The hearts aren't good enough to jam game here.
It's also a white game.
Ah, fair.
I don't know, maybe. And
Did Norway win or England?
I think it's still going on. I saw a few minutes before I arrived, it was 2-1 to England, and 10 minutes before the end of the time of the 120 minutes.
In fact, let's.
I don't know.
Wow.
So yeah, he's
they went
forcing
extra
to
time.
game with this hand. So I think they're gonna play 3-no. Well, they may play in. Yeah,
You definitely chose the right bid to force the game. It looks like.
I don't know because it might lead them to. All the games are going down here. Yeah. So 2 diamond followed by 3 diamond is a game forcing showing the shape, hearts and diamonds. And now I guess West shows kind of a doubt regarding the game contract. So it means it doesn't have a heart fit. That's for certain. But it's
But he also thinks diamonds could be potential.
Yeah. No trump is. It's basically debating whether we belong in 3 no trump, 5 diamond, or even 4 hearts in a 5-2 fit.
Well, also, I think West would be worried about spade shortness in partner's hand, right?
Yes, but and East might be worried about West having a strong spade stopper rather than a strong club stopper. So they might have to. I don't think East is gonna allow playing 4 hearts in a 5-2 fit with these crappy hearts, but maybe.
Yeah, England won 2-1. Yeah, cool. Congratulations. Argentina plays tonight.
Yep.
Where's Madala? Where's that guy?
He's wondering.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back.
I saw many fans for Argentina.
5Ds was the contract. Look at that. So, club,
so
a
with
heart,
the club,
and 2 spades on
with the
that spade
club lead,
lead.
they have a chance, right?
Yeah.
And it looks like it depends how he understands 3 spades, south. But 10 of club looks like a normal
Is a
lead.
spade in the mix if 3 spades is something like that, like just doubt for strain, maybe?
Yeah.
It's got to be tough to
Now North wishes he doubled 3 spades,
Yeah.
but he didn't know what he was. Yeah,
there
club
it
lead.
is. Now you get a chance.
So it's not so easy, I think, to make this hand because you have to now.
This could be if they make it. This is a run for Moses. They are really in the driver's seat to some respect because they have the momentum in a massive fashion. They're only down 27 right now.
Yeah. Now, if he plays a spade back, then Declare is forced to make the spade pitches quickly, and but I think he's gonna cross rough eventually. I think because setting hearts will be a problem. Yeah, I think this hand cannot go down now.
18 unanswered so far for the Moses team, taking what looked like it could turn into a runaway into a real match for us.
Yeah, I think he's gonna try spade now, but who knows? Maybe just a diamond.
Again, Rob Barrington here with Eldad Ginosar. We're live from Minneapolis, bringing you the action on a 30-minute delay. They're playing in the other room, but this is the semifinals of the Grand National teams. Han from California, I think I'm from California, I'm pretty sure, already on to the finals, so they will face the winner of this match, which is up in the air at this point. It is definitely a ball game, and this is going to be another swing, it appears.
That's the best contract, 5 diamonds,
Sure.
right? 3-no Trump has
No chance.
no play.
Even if you get some luck, 3-0 Trump has no play. It's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah, it's very rare that the 5 of a minor is good.
Well, you
with
were
only
right, though.
8.
The 3 spade bid was just that, and the East made a very fine choice, as it turns out.
Yep.
And Berkowitz sitting north, Janice Seaman Molson sitting south, Engel west, and Stark east for the Moses team. Other table is still waiting for this board to finish, apparently. They have not shown us board 22 yet. And they played a board 30, so anything could happen. But the trend is definitely Moses at this point. 18 straight, and the last 3 boards, actually. The first 2 were pushes. First board, you can see on the view graph the result. You won't be able to see the board, and that is because they fouled the first board of this set. So they accidentally fouled the board and had a substitute board 16. And that is why we had a little delay bringing the action to you as well. But I think it's perfect. You're going to get to watch. You're definitely going to you got to watch the England-Norway game and then watch some bridge and finish watching the Argentina game. Perfect day.
Yeah, it's just all right.
All right. And now, is he just going to cross-rough this sucker?
I think that, yeah, he is. It would be more interesting if
We can draw around
Janice
Trump,
would
too.
hop ace and played the 10 of clubs.
He's just going to play a club, rough it, draw around a trump. Can he shake a heart in the north hand? No,
He
yes.
could,
He
but
doesn't. He only has the 5 of diamonds.
no, yeah, but look at the diamond spot, so it doesn't
No,
matter.
that's
But if you switch the 7 of diamonds with the
8 or the 5,
2,
yeah.
or then
Yeah.
a Trump promotion would have mattered here. Here it doesn't matter now.
Yeah, we can see it all, folks. They are still working it out, and I'm really not sure why we're not seeing board 22 yet, but oh, sorry, we are seeing it. Let's go. We'll see this result pipe in when the score changes. It's 27 right now, but here's a look. And I'm doing this because I know Gino does not like to be bored when he's watching. He needs a fresh hand, guys. I know my man.
See, so East has a regular 2-no Trump rebid.
After a no Trump, right, is what you would bid with West. You wouldn't be messing around with anything else. Exactly.
I would, yes. But North will bid 2 hearts probably, and East will bid 3-no now.
You like 2 or 3 with the North passed? Interesting.
Yeah, okay.
Put a stiff in the North hand. Are you bidding 3 hearts? Like 6-3.
I'm bidding 2 hearts
Just 2
now.
hearts no
I'm
matter
bidding, but this is also a matter of style. I'm not passing with North hand. Definitely
Just 3 now.
a non-vulnerable.
Yeah.
But this is...
It's going to be hard to find a heart lead from the South hand now. It's
no,
probably
but
gonna be a spade.
North leads.
Oh, excuse me. No, that's awesome.
So this is going down. This is going down too.
You only have 4, 5,
diamond finesse is
7
off.
tricks. Yeah. See ya. And ducking is a disaster. He can duck. He can duck it.
Duck what?
Hearts.
What?
Duck 1 round.
No.
And then
No.
heart.
Unless only if he leaves the ace, but no. Otherwise, no. He's
No, forget what I'm saying.
declare is dead.
No, there's only 2 hearts in diamond. I'm just stupid. He can't ever not take this trick.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. The other table is...
So the way defense against no trump works is very, very simple. Defense starts by establishing their long and best suit and wait for their side entries. Here is the diamond king to keep establishing, or in this case,
just
winning the tricks.
That's going to see another treatment here.
Is this the same hand in the
same
in the other
hand,
table?
but now with Berkowitz choosing what to do with the north hand.
So I don't know. I'm gonna be. So a matter of style and conventions. These 1-no Trump showing slightly better hand than 6, 7 points. I don't know.
I like this mainly because I just like to bid a no Trump a lot.
Yeah. If it's within your style, then obviously it's good.
So I've played with the North player, and I had a hand like this, and I chose not to overcall it, and he called me a pansy after the hand, or something to that effect, right in front of the opponents too. He goes, "What are you, a pansy?" Sorry, David.
Nobody likes to be called that.
He was right, to be fair. I mean, I should have bid, but when you're playing the first time with somebody like that, you're kind of nervous, you know? You don't want to step out.
Yeah. It's the beauty of this game. It's partnership game. Yeah. You want to have good communication.
I feel like I've been lucky to get to play with some of my favorite people who are also great bridge players, and David's definitely one of them. Brad Moss, maybe on the list as well.
Yeah.
He's an embarrassment to play with, pretty much. It's going to be the same thing here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Flat board.
That's a good bridge.
And
You mean on the first one? Did South play the Jack of Hearts? They did. Yeah, it went Heart, King, Jack. At the other table they did. Yep, they did the same thing here. Well, wait. Sorry, I'm giving you the wrong information. Yeah, they did not. I was looking at this table as that. In fact, you know what, guys? We can put a microphone over here for questions as well. We should do that next time. That's perfect.
So you have the screen as well there?
Yeah. They're looking at the same thing. So right here, folks,
So
in the Viewgraph Theater, it's me and Gino commentating, and then anybody can come in here. We have a TV facing the other direction with.
But this should
this whole
be
thing.
a little bit right, so we can see each other.
You mean? Oh, you want to see everybody over there? Okay.
They want to see us, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, nobody wants to see me. But they can see us. They can see us just fine.
Of course, they want to see you.
All right, so both 3 no's. But wait, sorry. I was going to bring us to the other table because we have a fresh deck here. Look at the south hand. That is solid 20. So with a student, I would probably open that 2-0, but one spade seems pretty good, and north has a tasty hand.
Yeah, so now we have a jump shift and jump shift repeat. North will probably be 3 diamonds.
Yeah, and south will bid
And
3-0.
south,
And north will say good luck.
yeah, and the jack of diamond
And
drops,
3
but it
diamond tricks,
doesn't.
though.
And the jack of spade drops, so we have 9 tricks
10.
here. Otherwise, 5 diamonds or maybe 6. 6 diamonds is the best contract, right?
6 diamonds.
6 diamonds is very good.
cold, especially with the spades the way they are.
Yeah, it's hard to get there, I guess.
Yeah, this seems likely normal. It's funny.
But this hand, not in 2/1, not with Bergen, just with regular good old methods.
Yeah.
1 spade plus 3 diamonds would solve this hand. Now South can start thinking about. That was the question.
Would you have enough for that with this north hand? Like,
No, I'm talking about good old
old
like
I
standard
gotcha.
American, not 2/1, not Bergen.
where it's not like
the North hand
invitational.
has
it's-
3. Yeah, it's a preemptive 7-card
Okay.
diamonds.
South is like, okay, with a good diamond suit.
This hand. 10.
That's the hand you want, opposite a long suit from partner. That's good. You want quick rippers with the potential for extra tricks in one of those suits. Spectacular.
Yeah. So here, I mean, this is going to be quite boring because Declare just have 9 top tricks.
Yep.
Sorry, 10. When the Jack of Spades and the Jack of Diamond.
Let's see
Drops.
alternate treatment. Same sort of auction to start. Carlene, what's up? Happy belated birthday, by the way. I think
Who has a birthday?
it was Carlene. You met Carlene
Happy
before.
birthday.
She was in the room, I think, in Carlene, was it St. Louis? You were there or somewhere? You were in the Viewgraph room with someone Gino was here, I think.
Hi, Carlene. Happy birthday.
Welcome back to the broadcast. We had a young Wolpert in here before as well, but Jenny meanly came
Jenny
and
took
took
him.
that poor kid to dinner. I when he sat down, I said, Ryan, who'd you play with today? And how amazing was she? Would you like to tell everyone how amazing she was? He said, no, not really. No.
Yeah.
We talked about this. Gino mentioned, and the question in the room was, how would you get to 6 diamonds? And the answer would have to be, you'd have to have some sort of method where North gets to describe this, and South says, well, I can take control of this train.
So I suggested playing standard American no Bergens, like everybody played 30 years ago. 1 spade plus 3 diamonds, showing like a 3 diamond opening bid. Pass, and South hand can almost drive to
Sure.
slam.
Especially if they expect partner to be disciplined with a good suit. Man, that's
Other
nuts.
than this, I don't think Gazili can solve it.
I don't know enough about it to
I don't
be good with it.
I don't think it can solve it because, as far as I know, Gazili helps you to describe opener's hand, not responder's hand.
Ooh, Carlene's playing with the young Wolpert on Tuesday. Nice. He's quickly becoming my favorite Wolpert, but don't tell the other ones.
Well, yeah.
Looks like it's going to be the same thing unless
If
North
North
decides.
continues, mate, they have a chance. If North beats 4 diamonds, they have a good chance.
And there's that result as expected. 10 rippers. You just
Because
kind
if
of
because if
automatically
dime,
have
that's a close call, I think, from North.
It's-
Whether to pass or bid on.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It would be huge, and they kind of need it. By the way, the score on this segment has just been brutally one-sided. It has been 25-0, which has brought us down to a 20-imp margin with a fair amount of boards left. So, if North-South, okay, they
Yeah, a
cannot.
flat board.
Yeah.
Go
Not surprising. That's
go
pretty
to
wow.
the other.
Okay.
Go to the other.
Done,
room.
Gino. I love
You
when
know
you're
me.
here. I love when you're here. I'm the
Yeah.
same. I want to get to
Even though, wow, so many points for the North End. Who can count it really quickly?
20. I can 24.
Yeah. Now I was looking for the audience to
Oh,
to put in the chat quickly.
We're
how
on a
many
little bit of a
points.
delay too, so it's
Yeah, 24. Nice. And so we have do we make 7 here?
Let's see, 4, 7.
No, I think
10.
we're missing a trick.
Yeah, we need a club hook or something friendly in hearts.
There
Neither.
is perhaps a squeeze against West.
You can always rip 12 off.
There might be a squeeze against
In hearts and
West.
spades?
Hearts and spades, yeah.
Interesting. They have to make
So
4 pitches.
counting winners, we have 3 in spades for declare.
It is a squeeze.
Yeah,
That's
3 in
perfect.
spades, 3 in hearts, that's 6, 4 in diamonds, that's 10, and 2 in clubs. Okay,
They're
we'll
definitely
get
playing
there.
slam, by the way. We know this because of North opens 2 clubs, South has a 12 count, so we're playing slam. But Gino has found a brilliant play here.
So let's see the bidding first. So let's see what kind of methods they are playing after 2 club. So South, first of all, uses 2 diamond. Most players play it as some sort of a relay, unlimited.
Yeah, this is Kokish right here.
And now
Forces 2
North
spades.
uses Cockish relay. 2 heart. In Cockish relay, basically, 2 heart rebid by the 2 club opener either shows a regular heart rebid, like 5 or more,
2 suited.
or 2 suited, 1 suited,
Or a big.
or the big no trump hand.
Yeah.
It's
Babs calls it cockroach, okay?
yeah.
Kokish is actually one of Gavin's biggest mentors from back in the day. Actually, he was big with the Canadian Bridge Federation.
Yeah, it's many pieces almost become standard expert to play.
Yeah.
This it enables the main advantage. It enables you to show a strong like the 24 plus no trump
At the
hand
2 level.
at the 2 level, and being able to retain all the methods, Stayman transfer, instead of just opening 3 no trump or rebidding 3 no trump, which blocks all the.
Yeah, it makes the responder guess as to what might be right in certain
Yeah.
situations. Here, interesting, 3 diamonds is probably something big, you would say, right? It's some sort of agreed upon step out.
Well, South should have rebid 2 spades in every
That's
method. I don't.
normal
It's
Kokish.
very, very.
So maybe 2 hearts wasn't Kokish.
This is looking for trouble, because if North South has agreements that South can, this is.
Yeah, just 6.
This is looking for troubles, really, from the North South. South should follow with 2 spades, which is like automatic.
Yeah, just to
And
get
North
kind of what
beats 2
partner
no
has.
trump, and then they should explore the Grand Slam option.
Yeah, we're not sure, Carlene. In fact, we're not sure now. I mean, now that I see 3 diamonds, was 2 hearts even Kokish for this pair?
3
It should
diamond
be.
is looking
Feels
for
like it.
trouble.
No, that's what it is.
South should beat 2 spades and learn about North true 2 heart intentions.
The other table has just started to figure out what's going on in 3 no trump. They just saw the Jack of Diamonds fall, so as soon as
Yeah.
they finish, we'll head over to that table. See how they bid it.
the bidding there will be interesting. Here, 6 no trump is not interesting. Maybe
7's
13
interesting
tricks.
because that squeeze is on, as you see it.
Yeah,
The West is
for
squeezing the spades and
an
hearts for
over
sure.
trick, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. But if they're in 7, they need.
Yeah, but basically, so do we need to maybe a heart lead? No. So you can see if you look at this hand in Declare's point of view, Declare has 12 top tricks, and it appears like finesse against the Queen of Club is the right way to go. But maybe, probably is the best. But the alternative play may make 13 tricks by squeezing West, who holds both major suit threats. All you need is to play all the minor
Can they
winners.
shake a club? 2 hearts in it? No, they can't shake 2. They can club a heart and a spade. West.
What? Who? So look at the last. Let's say that South played 3 rounds of spades, and
We should see a
7
more
rounds.
normal option.
7 rounds of minors. 6 rounds of minors. So
Yep.
that's 9 tricks for South, and or for North South, and then West has to keep one spade and 4 hearts, and this is
Yeah,
impossible.
sorry.
Right?
Even one pitch is done in hearts.
Yeah, yeah. So now we'll
We should see
see a
2
regular
spades,
cookie.
yeah.
So 2 spades by Janice, 2 no trump by David, South beats Stayman, 3
Yeah,
clubs,
Sure.
North
There
beats
it
3
is.
hearts, and then South might have a problem because, this is obviously 5 no trump is
I
possible,
was just
but
going to mention that, but now that
but
kind
now
of gives
you're
up on
missing-
7, right?
yeah, maybe South can fake diamond suits by rebidding 4 diamonds, and I think I
So-
would do that because it's too many good chances for 7 with South hand. So this is how really cockish relays
I tell you what,
goes.
in bid box, I'm not going to flash it up, but if you're watching, folks, jump into bid box. And if you're in the room, you guys can jump in too. Bidbox.xyz.
You said
I'm gonna send a question. Do you play Kokish? A is yes, B is no. Do you play Kokish? A yes, B no.
I just had a cockish lesson a few weeks ago.
You gave one?
Yes.
Here we go. Okay, is that Gerber? It looks like it.
Yeah. So she's foregoing any major suit feat. She only cares about bidding
North
6 or
has
7.
so many chunky cards that she's probably not going to get to find out, right? The queen.
Yeah,
of
I
all
think
3
she's
of
just
those
looking
things.
for aces and kings, so they might reach.
Plus
7.
2 no is 25, and she has 12, right? So
I think they're reaching 7 here.
yeah, she's going to get
And
2 and then 3, and that's going to be
if they know their
20
Gerber.
points.
If
Yeah.
they know their Gerber.
If they
Yeah.
know that. I was telling somebody the other day, I've been playing bridge since I was 9 years old, so that's 43 years. I have never bid Gerber in my life. And I played bridge every day for probably like 9 years in New York. Every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes twice a day. I do. Well, Lewis is like, I get my Gerber responses, but my partner doesn't. Sorry, buddy. All right, there's the result from the other table.
So the
4 spades looks like it's
I don't know
it's
what's
normal
the
Gerber.
right way to play it, because when you play ace king of clubs, you're foregoing the club finesse, but you're also gaining queen doubleton of clubs. So it's either this or the squeeze. And when West, I don't know, maybe.
Lots of Kokish players out there. 71% of the respondents are Kokish players. That's it. That's good. We have some experts in the field here. Good stuff. Kokish is on the menu on many cards. Do you get it right, though? Does your partner get it right?
What is 5 no trump? Don't understand.
Is it Grand Slam 4s?
No, it's which suit?
But why bid Gerber and then 5 no?
I
right?
don't understand. So the tactics here, it's gonna, they're gonna do some flat. So
He's definitely not going to love his hand after he's Kokished, right?
I think that if you time,
Yeah, it was. Oh, sorry. No, sorry. 71% of you do not play Kokish. Excuse me. You are absolutely right, Carlene. 29% of you are playing Kokish. That makes more sense. That's good. Yeah. By the way, if you're out there wondering if you should play Kokish, the answer is no. The answer is no.
Rare.
Do not spend your time learning Kokish, because how many times are you going to have this hand? Master your doubles and your competitive auctions. That's the gold.
Master card play.
Of Avio, yes. That's the way you learn bridge these days, I think. In fact, one of your countrymen was telling me about the good beginner bridge program you guys have, where it's just, hey, can you open? You have 12 points, and then you start playing. That's
yes,
the way to go.
I think bridge can be really taught much more simply than it is.
For sure.
But it starts by teaching very little bidding.
Yes.
Or at least very little communication in the bidding. You don't have to enjoy this game with I would say even not very sophisticated communication is tough to learn.
Yeah, and just the card
all the
play
structure and the card play
is
more
beautiful
important,
and hard enough as it is to be a complete game, and the bidding just ends. Sometimes it can derail good card play, right? You have
so
great
here we
bidders.
can see another convention. I think I'm not a big advocate for any convention, but if so, then overcalling against no trump with 2 suits Is in any convention that enables you to show two different suits when you overcall against a no trump opening is good. As what we can see here is some sort of a double that shows
Probably this long
probably
minor.
either long minor
Yeah.
and major, or clubs and a major, or something like this. However, it's funny that East West loses their good fit in spades
Thank you, dude.
and playing clubs. So I don't really know if East West are on the same wavelength here. Maybe double is.
It looks like they are, though. This is
How?
reasonable.
But how?
Because West would have picked a major for sure. You're right.
Yes. If East
Sorry.
is shown minor and major, then
either Sam or Gary
wow.
are kind of not melding here for sure.
yeah. Look at the lead though. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
That's a
Unfortunate
a
choice.
big lead. Yeah. Doesn't matter. The two club will make easily.
They probably have claimed off that last
But a
one.
hard lead would have worked much better because Declare will definitely lose control here.
Yeah, because dummy gets tapped out, right?
Yeah,
And
I
North has
think
4
even
clubs.
2 down is possible. But here now it's
He just has spade tricks. Yeah, you're right, though. This means that they did have some sort of issue. Probably they thought double was some sort of long suit or something. I don't know.
yeah. But why would East if East doesn't have a club in him? I don't know. Whatever.
I want to see these guys talk about this hand afterwards. If you know these guys, especially Sam.
Ludwig asks, our 2-0 trump rebate is 22-24, so wouldn't cockish with North. It's okay. The 24 range, many experts consider as game
Is
forcing.
3-0 now, yeah. But the king queen tight on that one was in king queen tight of spades. I think they had, or one of those majors was downgradable. I think.
Yeah, so it's not incorrect for sure. That's okay to rebid.
That's what I would teach, actually. I would teach 2-0
I
being
teach-
22-24,
I
like
teach
Lewis
as well.
says.
But experts also tend to upgrade a lot of 21s,
Yeah.
and so.
A lot of everything, really. Right.
But the idea of playing 24 as game forcing is not wrong.
Especially in Imps, I think.
Also because it's very rare to just have exactly the 2-0 trump there, and that's all.
And it's also very rare that partner's going to punish you with just nothing so often. Okay, so they chose not to act. And honestly, you can see this as being somewhat normal as well with the colors, right? Maybe you don't want to balance when it's red-white. And they chose not to. 2 clubs did make at the other table, so we're watching 1 no trump get played here. Do we have another board yet? Yeah, sure. Let's take a look at board 26. Looks like another no trump opener if it gets to North. And it probably will. It's probably going to go 3 passes, 1 no. And South will make some sort of invitational bid, and they'll play some spades, it looks like. That's my guess. And Gino, don't worry. If you have dinners, you take off when you need
I don't
to.
have dinner, but I'm hungry.
Well, do you want to, should we order some Uber Eats? What do you want? We can do it live on there.
You have you said you have snacks, right?
I have some nuts that are delicious, by the way. We have a sponsor now, but all we have are nuts.
How many boards until the end?
Only 4.
Only 4.
5 really, but I'm doing bad math. Can I take you to dinner after?
Sure, we can grab something.
All right, good. All right, so I would say they're going to end in 3 spades. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks like a no trump auction and Stayman and 2 spade and 3 spades.
It's hard to resist unless South wants the game force with their 4-4-9 count. I don't know. We'll find out how spicy they want to get. The other table, once again, still efforting the numbers 19 right now, folks. And that's a big change from the 45 we started at. And I'll tell you right now, the Pollock team has been blanked in this set. There have been no imps going their way. And this is board 26 of 30, the semifinals of the GNT. Waiting to play the Han team, who advanced earlier in only 3 segments. They had a massive 3rd segment.
So what happens in a spade contract? So if you can see...
Probably lose a spade.
Yeah, from
hearts.
Declare's point of view, Declare will not play the ace king of spade, dropping East's queen. It's very hard, I
Well, he
think,
just
to.
popped it in there. Yeah, 9
Yeah.
points with a club roughing value. Sure.
This is something I ask from Real Bridge to do, is to conceal hands, so we are able to actually see what the player thinks. Because here
Yeah.
we see all the hands, so you see, the queen doubleton drops. It's easy to play ace king, but if you conceal east-west hands and you look at the entire deal from the Declare's perspective, Declare correct way to play spades is finessing,
Yep. Always.
and the queen doubleton will win. Look at the defense. If we can also
Emily's
look at the
very good as
defense
well.
point of view here, the defense could, and this is a double dummy, could start with 3 hearts, including a heart ruff, but only if we can see the entire deal, so we can find this opening lead of a heart by East, low one. Other than this, a regular queen of diamond will work as well when East-West just try to establish a third round a diamond winner before Declare can discard
On the club.
on the club. I think Declare will start with the club, actually,
Right.
opening himself
There it is.
to a heart ruff.
And now it's if he's up to it, he can do it. But
No,
no,
the heart ruff will
Well done.
not occur, but he will still lose the
Still
queen of
going down one.
spades. Yeah, unless he can see the entire card. They're gonna play a. This is a good question. Should he finesse now and
yeah, he probably waits, right?
I don't know, because now he has to.
He roughs a diamond.
Rough a diamond, but this is.
Yeah,
but
he
I don't know
pitches
if
on
it's
the
the
club
right
and then roughs a
play,
diamond.
because. I don't know if it's the right play. But even now, he's not truly making it, because he's losing control. Even if he played spade
correctly. He still
even
has
if
heart
plays
users.
spades king. No, if he
No.
wants to get to dummy, and then the problem is that the diamond rough.
It can just go. Well, actually,
I think he has to play the king of spades now. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Because if he cannot make the hand anymore if the spade finesse is on. Yeah. But now I don't understand what he done. Now he's done no.
He's gonna see that. Oh, he didn't get the heart rough now.
Yeah.
Wow, he's gonna make it now.
Now he's gonna make it.
He needed a
after-
hop king. How did this was huge for them? My God,
Yeah.
holy cow! It went 6 back to Pollock. Finally get on the board, and this one's gonna be a in your face.
West, in this stage, you usually play second hand low, right? In this one card back, when a heart was played
you
by
know
South,
the hand too. I think. I don't think North can have the ace of hearts on this hand.
you can
they?
count high card points.
I guess they could. They could have 17.
Yeah, they could have 17, right?
And what we're doing there, folks, is just we're kind of counting the cards that have already come out of North hand as 13 highs, right? Ace, king of spades, ace of diamonds, queen of clubs. So if West is thinking about North's hand, the ace of hearts is still potentially in their hand, which is why the king of hearts wasn't perfectly clear, right? If one more point had come out of the North hand, now they kind of have perfect information. So this, well, actually, let's find out. They are also playing 4 spades on the same auction, it looks like. Same lead. Well, let's see what happens here. I think we're going to see the result come in here. And again, Gino, if you're starving, you can definitely take off. You have to play bridge. Are you in the LM finals?
Life Master.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
I see our boys, Zach and Andrew, are doing quite well in that
Yes.
as well. I like half of that pair. I'm just kidding. I love that.
You
pair.
like all this.
I
pair.
love both of them. There's the result for 26. 4 spades did in fact make. David Berkowitz is a good player, but I bet against him making this. Well, let's find out.
Yeah, I don't think he's making it. But this is interesting about the timing here by Declare. If Declare just plays on trumps and establishes hearts, then this is a very complicated hand to play. But basically what happened in the other table is the first thing that Declare made was to establish a club trick
Played a low club from the ace
to
double.
pitch diamond loser. Many times, this hand is quite complicated, but many times when you have a decision, as Declare, should you draw trumps first? Should you establish a side suit? Or should you make a pitch? Usually a quick pitch comes first, but here is not only here is more more complicated because you have to create a winner in clubs to pitch a slow diamond loser. So this is a really expert play.
And Carlene was saying Moses is playing this like he sees double down. He's playing it like Gino's playing it. Because Gino, you picked off that he was going to have to play the king of spades there at that point.
But at that point, he had to.
Because he had backed himself into that spot.
Yeah. I think,
that's great.
It's good that he did that. Sometimes
force himself to get spades right, basically.
Sometimes you back yourself into with a few inaccuracy or a few bad plays, you get yourself into a corner where you just need to hope.
Yep. And sometimes
you did.
You get it right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So as you can see, the other table already bid and made 4 spades. I would flip you to the other table, but it looks like the most boring hand of the entire day.
Boring is my thing, no?
This is, you want to, I mean, we can go over there.
We can go. Let's go.
Let's look.
Let's go.
But I'll show you why it's boring. And maybe it's because we've been spoiled by these insane distributional hands.
Yeah, there's no way it's
But there it is.
They're playing a one-level
It's
contract.
11, opposite 10, opposite 10, opposite 9. So it's just a split deck hand. And this is a good auction, by the way. A club pass, a spade, partners a passed hand, folks. Let it go when you have an 11 count that you're not making game opposite.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is where we are. 3 boards left.
We see here many finesses.
They have not done anything on the other hand just yet.
Still thinking about the queen of diamonds.
Put the queen of diamonds on the table. Once they start playing it, we'll circle back there because this one again you can see is going to be a nothing. In fact, there they go. They played king of diamonds from dummy over there.
We have a finesse on defense.
There we
here.
go. So he chose spade
spade
away.
To the 10. I think it's the right. I think it's the right play.
Yeah, you just
if the queen of
no.
If the queen of spade is onside, and this is the more frequent.
I suppose you could hope for some sort of end play in this situation, but it's not gonna. Well, it's not gonna work.
No.
But
it might. It might if
the ace of hearts gets taken. You
mean?
No, it's over. Yes, that's the end player.
Yes,
what I was thinking about maybe is he could get somebody on lead with ace queen of clubs still intact.
Yeah.
All right, so quick down one. I mean, not quick. Notice how Berkowitz took quite a bit of time here to think about the line, and then he executed it, and he's going to realize that unfortunately it's down, and surprisingly it is a lose 12, I believe, which, oh my goodness, we're down to 13. Lucky 13.
13 imps in the match.
4 boards left. It's still an uphill battle. That's more than 3 imps aboard for victory, but my gosh, the way it's been trending so far. We can see the next board, I doubt is going to get spicy, but we'll hope for it. This is it's 13, excuse me. They went down 2. So look at that score. My gosh. Can the Pollock team hold on? Or can Moses make a really ridiculous comeback down 45 with 15 boards? They started needing 3 per board. They're pretty much going to need 3 per board here. Ish.
Yeah, so the bidding here, I think, It's
comparisons
quite
left.
straightforward. Even though both East and West can like do something and not commit to one spade. So a third seat opening of one club is normal, a bit aggressive, but not more. And then when South beats one spade, North has a choice whether to bid one or trump or pass, and I think pass is really the better bid.
Especially in this format.
Yeah. Remember, new suit is not forcing when the player is limited and has not opened the bidding. Therefore, with no game, we use the next winning tactic, which is a plus score.
It's perfect.
Um,
And I can't imagine East seeing any pathway to getting into this auction.
yeah, so one or trump
They
would
hate
be
it,
very
but-
aggressive here. But would work,
You
right?
probably get to play hearts that way, right?
Even no trump is quite good here. It doesn't make one or trump, but is one down is better
and this
than,
was
than
plus
making.
110 at the other table, so it
It's
would
two
probably win two
imps.
imps.
Yeah, and two hearts does make.
The other
Maybe.
board is
No, two hearts is down.
they're playing one no trump on the next board. So this is not what Moses needs. They do not need one level, one spade bids, one no trump. Let's see the other board now that they're going to play one spade here. Here you go. They just started the play of one no trump. Queen of hearts lead, Rousseau style looks like. Maybe standard, looking for a jack on block, but
Yeah. What is this five of hearts? I don't know.
yeah, question.
Yeah. Yeah, South. Yeah, South doesn't have the jack, but South has many hearts. Maybe this is what he was trying.
This is not going to be fortunate for creation of tricks for them. But
No,
it's not
it
really
just
giving
gave
anything
away
up.
the contract, right?
Does he have it still?
No,
He has
no,
five
no,
diamonds,
no. He still doesn't
one
have
heart and
it.
a club still.
But now he's gonna play some diamonds.
Yeah, he's going to make it uncomfy here.
Yeah.
And again, this is Sam Lev playing one no trump. His partner's Gary Kohler, Todd Moses, Michael Haverson, District 8 versus District 9. And again, this
It's
match
not over now because now he needs to come back to play King of Hearts.
Yep.
No, now he's making it.
No, he's just created tricks. Yep.
Yeah.
Game over.
Game over. Oh, this is a bad board for the
Definitely.
Moses team, right?
Definitely. Or at least they need good. They can't have bad or even ties at this point. They need good or they need a big
So
one.
North-South defense failed to realize the heart position here, but mainly due to a very simple tactic by the declarer of ducking.
Yeah.
Not winning the first heart gave the defense a big problem, and eventually,
It's a great point, Gino.
yeah.
Absolutely. Just the idea of it's like tennis, make them hit another shot, make them make a decision where they don't have perfect information, especially what's the five of hearts? You don't know. Right? And there's
don't
two over
know,
tricks
yeah.
there.
If West had another heart, then playing the Queen of
Is
Hearts in Trick 2
disaster.
is a disaster.
Yeah,
we know it.
exactly. So other table buttoned off one spade as well. They made two, so that was a push on board 27. 3 comparisons left, this being one of them, and
This
they
is
are
maybe
playing
imp,
one
I
no
don't
trump,
know, right?
I think, or they will play one no trump at the other table unless North bids. They haven't fed us anything yet. Let's see this auction. And then we'll circle back to board 29. Oh, board 29 could be spicy.
What do you see that I don't?
Well, this is board 28.
Yeah, 29. I see. Interesting.
All right, so there we go. We're South's not going to bid there. So let's get to the new board. I would
So
preempt with the
Steeler?
north hand 100% of the time.
Yeah,
You
everybody
can't pay me
would.
not to. And
And
I
it
guess
goes
it's not
pass,
as
pass,
spicy as
pass.
I thought. I just saw the shape of the
6
the
card,
South
7
hand.
card.
It's going to go 2 hearts, I'll pass, right?
Yeah.
See you later.
But a South hand is, for inexperienced player, is a tough responding bid to a preemptive or a weak 2. South has a good opening hand and a hard feet and 7 diamonds, but when there is no game and
And you
the
know
strain is hearts,
yes, and
you
you have a
should
fit in
pass.
hearts as well,
should pass.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
The key is with a good partner, they're not going to have more than 10 points, which means you don't have game. And the dream is the opponent's bid and get into trouble, basically, when you have stuff like this. All right, so that is not good for Moses. Whoa, what happened there? Don't move that. Let's not crater the entire screen there. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's not going to be terribly exciting there. They're still playing one no trump at the other table, so I would say the Moses team
No, they
needs
can
a
go down,
big
basically.
board
They
on
could,
the last one.
they could go down in this hand.
Yeah, but still, they need too much, right? They need 12.
Yeah.
And board 27 is in. Board 28 is about to be in. So only two comparisons.
I think it's going down, no? Isn't it going down this hand? Unless they need to guess the Queen of Hearts again. We know that North has some ability in this area. But Declare will probably have to lose 5 black cards and a heart, right? There is no way around it.
Yeah.
Unless he guesses the Queen of Hearts and just has 8 top tricks.
Board 28 looks now exceedingly likely to be a push.
So now he's done. Now he's down 2, down 2, no. He cannot be down 2.
And once again, folks, thank you for joining us once again for the ViewGraph broadcast of our North American Bridge Championships. It's the semifinals of the Grand National Teams. It's the last segment. It's the penultimate board that we're looking at here. And it's looking like it's Pollock's to lose. Really, it feels like one comparison that's going to matter, and it's going to be whatever the last board presents. Moses hopes it's crazy. Pollock hopes it's a very pedestrian board with no swing. Let's see what we get. And I gotta tell you, this has been a tremendous effort by the Moses team, especially considering that what do they have? 29-6 has been their correct. We're just waiting to see board 30. One no trump is going to make 2 over tricks at the other table, just like it did at this table. So one more result to go. And Gino, thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. It's amazing. I'm amazed when anyone comes down and commentates, but especially you guys have played bridge all day and you're still coming down to say hello and commentate. I really appreciate it. And once we get this up and running, we'll have more snacks and cocktails for you.
This is down 2.
Ouch. -2 hundo.
Yeah, he failed.
That's rough for Moses too.
He failed to see he thought East would have another heart instead of West having 2. So he roughed high.
And he went down so that's probably, it's not going to close the door necessarily until we see this last
60
board.
names, no? What is the difference?
It's 12 right now, but this one will probably
this is like
be
a 3 almost.
So it'll be 15 or so, which means they need some sort of miraculous board here at the end to take it down. Let's see what it's going to be if they give it to us. Did in fact
Yes, as long as defense knows not to block the diamonds, but that's maybe not very difficult.
I feel like that's when you know you're improving in bridge when you never forget to unblock again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, lost audio. Check it out. Refresh. Check.
Thank you for telling
wait.
us.
I see. We don't.
Now a spade lead, so it's an easy 3-0 trump now. Declare would just take 7 tricks. Now you can make 10 tricks, right? 5 clubs, 2 spades, that's 7, and 3 hearts, because the 10 of hearts drops.
Check.
Um,
Oh, we have weird audio.
And then, yeah, and sorry, 11. So, Declare has 4 hearts